Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, friends. Apologies to anyone who was bamboozled by the daylight savings time-ness. I did experience, we did the fall back of daylight savings time over this weekend, at least where I'm at. And so that's why the stream time may be different for you. Streams are back to normal time for you. Yeah, I think a lot of people were off for like the past week. Like the stream time was off by an hour for them for the past week because a lot of places did daylight savings time a week ago. But now we're all caught up. We're all synced back up again, and we are good to go. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone had a wonderful, safe Halloween weekend. Get up to any fun shenanigans over the Halloween weekend? We had a good time around here. I mean, I didn't really do anything special other than the stream, but the stream was honestly, like, so fun. You were working? Rip. You got a tattoo. Ooh, that's exciting, professional girl boy. That is very exciting indeed. Did Dia de los Muertos in the way that you could this year. Fair enough. Hope you had fun with that. Working on a fun new mod project. Kaito Kid. Ooh. Kaito Kid, the developer behind the Archipelago Randomizer that we're playing with today, and we've been enjoying thoroughly. New mod project is very exciting news. Not directly related to Archipelago, but compatible with it. Very exciting to hear about that. Take your time with it. Take your time. Do what you gotta do. That's awesome. Arg still doesn't know I'm Chase on my alt. If that's true, then yeah, no, I had no idea, actually. I actually had no idea. That's you, Sleepy Chase? Sleepy Chase TV, aka Professional Girl Boy? No, definitely in my head, you were two distinct individuals, both of whom I recognize the names of, but that's crazy. That's crazy. New Argon community lore just dropped. Clover Quartz, thank you for being a member for 42 months at the Electron level, by the way. Holy moly. Thanks for always keeping me company on bad days. I hope today is not a bad day. I hope today's a very good day. But if it is, then I'm here to keep you company all the same. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. You're making a mod to crowd control for yourself to use where viewers can pay the charity to get credits and send events in-game to ruin your day. And you'll try to beat the Archipelago slot on your stream with chat trying their best to stop you. Wait, that's a gas idea. Gas is good. That's a very good idea. Ooh. Posting the Archipelago Discord when it's ready. I gotta keep up with that. I don't think I'm in the Archipelago Discord. I don't think I ever joined that, but I definitely should keep up to date with all that. Found a jelly cat at the thrift store today. Koji. First of all, good to see you. Second of all, what the heck? What's a jelly cat? Am I out of the loop? Should I know what a jelly cat is? Or is it just exactly what it sounds like? Very cute stuffed animals. I mean, it sounds very cute. I was more of a Beanie Baby main back when I was a kid, when I was collecting plushies, way back when. They still do Beanie Babies. I have no idea, to be honest with you. They look a bit different. Uh-oh. You sell Beanie Babies at work. If they're still going strong. More power to them. They have big freaky eyes. Beanie Babies. They're showing me all the old ones. Oh, they do have big freaky eyes. They're not the same, man. They're simply not the same. Yeah, this kind of Beanie Baby right here. This one's pretty good. I think this is probably like an older one. Hold on a second. I'm not doxing myself, am I? This is the kind of Beanie Baby that I remember, dude. The perfectly normal eyes, just a cute little teddy bear. The heart-shaped tag with the TY on it. I don't know about like this guy, like the Huffy Pug. That's a new model of Beanie Baby. They're still cute. They're still cute, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. So the small, just like the little beady eyes, man. The little beady, maybe it's just the nostalgia for me. I don't know. The cow with the dots for udders is unnecessary. That's kind of wild, actually. That's kind of insane to see. Beanie Bellies. That's not even Beanie Babies, bro. That's Beanie Bellies. No, I had no idea there were spin-offs. What the heck? All right, let's play some Pokedoku, some Puffurtle, some Stardoodle, and then get right back to it, shall we? It's been a minute since our last Ultimate Foodie stream with all the Halloween stuff that we had going on. So I'm excited to hop back into it and see where we left off. I know there's a whole bunch of like cooking and crafting and befriending to do. I mean, as always, it's kind of becoming par for the course these days, right? Posted the list of your events so far in my Discord. If anyone is interested, is over in the stream discussion of the Discord. That is wonderful, Kaito Kid. Sounds like you're cooking up a lot of good stuff over there. So definitely go give Kaito Kid some support and check out the stream events that he's putting together. Because that all sounds very, very cool. All right. Pokedoku Master Level Puzzle. What do we got going on here? Hold on a second. I got to readjust my windows here. Pokedoku Master Puzzle from Greg. No, you, Greg. I've still got my streak going on. I kept my streak alive over the weekend, so we're good. I don't think I have the opportunity to get any new Pokemon here, though. I've only got 8 Pokemon left, I do believe. Yeah, only 8 new Pokemon left to guess, at least until they add the Legend ZA stuff. And I don't believe any of our featured lot here are viable for these ones. No, so we're just gonna have to wing it here. Evolved by trade, water type. I could get into scary situations with this one. Evolved by trade. I should remember that. I believe Milotic these days evolves by trade with a prism scale, right? Or is it just you use the prism scale on it? I think you have to give it a prism scale and trade it. I'm like 80% confident on that. Good enough. Good enough, man. Evolved by trade dual type, that should be a much easier task. I believe, I mean, we're past Halloween, but we'll throw a little Gourgeist love out there. Yeah. Dude, I was so mad. I played that puzzle game on the Halloween stream, you know, Boo! That one, where you, like, dip the pumpkins in all the different colors and stuff. And over the weekend, I was like, you know what, I didn't have that many more puzzles left to do in that one, so so I decided to go and finish it, and I had a great time with it. And after I finished all the puzzles, you unlock daily mode. You unlock like there's a new puzzle every day, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's a cute little way to do that. So I did the daily, and then I looked to see, like, are there any other achievements here? It's a small little game. I could probably stand to 100% this game if there are any, like, little achievements I could go for. And the achievements are mostly related to the daily puzzles. Like, you have to get, like, you play a daily puzzle, that's an achievement. You play 5 dailies in a row, that's an achievement. So I'm gonna do that. But then my heart sank because I saw the rarest achievement of the game is to play the daily puzzle on Halloween. And I was like, I looked at my clock and saw November 2nd, and I was like, I had my chance, man. I had my chance. I imagine I could probably, like, change my system date in order to game the system maybe a little bit. but I'm built different. I'll wait 362 days or whatever to get that achievement. I don't mind. That's if I remember to come back to it then. When Halloween rolls back around again, I'm sure I'll remember. Evolved by trade can learn flamethrower. Fire type evolved by trade? I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? You know what? Stop me if you've heard this one before. Gourgeist. I'm gonna go with Gourgeist large. Yeah. There you go. That's the power of having 4 different types of Gourgeist to choose from, man. Let's go. All right, we take those. Psychic water type. That's a Bruxish play for sure. Easy clap. Psychic dual type. I'm gonna hit you with. Let's go with like a psychic rock type. No, I think I did that before. Let's go with like a psychic fire type. Does that even exist? I guess Victini. Yeah. There's probably other ones as well. We take those though. Psychic type who can learn flamethrower. That's a lot of them actually. I feel like there's quite a few psychic types who could learn flamethrower. I'm gonna go with Gardevoir, I think. Maybe Mega Gardevoir. Can she learn flamethrower? Yeah, surely. She can't learn flamethrower. I'm dumb, actually. There goes my streak. 11 days streak just down the freaking toilet, man. 07. Oh well. Kanto water type Gyarados because I'm mad. Mega Gyarados. He's got the freaking. That's the face I made when I guessed Mega Gardevoir could learn flamethrower and I was wrong. She can learn some kind of fire type move. I swear I've been absolutely clobbered by a Mega Gardevoir who like burned me to death. Must not have been flamethrower though. Maybe it was like mystical fire or something. Kanto dual type? Whatever, man. Who cares anymore? Star me. Kanto can learn flamethrower. Bring in Charizard. Give me that shiny Charizard. Not even a shiny Charizard for my troubles. How embarrassing. Why? It's all Slow King all the way down. With a little dash of slow bro in there as well. Greg. I didn't even pick up what you were putting down, bro. What the heck? That's so good, actually. That's really good. I should have thought a little bit longer and landed on Delphox for fire typing and learn flamethrower. There's so many to choose from. I had to just go and fumble the bag like that. What the heck, dude? Anyway, let's pivot to something a little more Stardew-centric. Let's go catch a fish. If you can catch a fish, you can catch a ball. That's what I've always said. This feels somewhat... like he's dancing and bobbing around, but not too much. But he's bobbing around enough to get my attention. I don't know if I just have Night Market on the brain for some reason, but that kind of felt like a spookfish. This would be a crazy play if it's right. It's not right, unfortunately. That would have been a good play, though. That would have been a good play. It is available in winter, whatever this fish is, though. Winter, all weather, probably all day. Or, I guess not necessarily. There's just some time overlap there. This guy starts at like 5 p.m. And obviously no location overlap, so it's not one of the fish that's available in the night market area, which does rule out at least a few, like the octopus and the... I mean, who am I kidding? There's no way that was an octopus. Let's go to the freshwater zone, though. Freshwater, maybe like a tiger trout? Is tiger trout available in winter? I know a pike is, and honestly, a pike and tiger trout have similar patterns. Pike's even a little bit easier, I think, than the tiger trout. Okay, there is some location overlap there. That is good to know. So it's available. So the pike is available somewhere that the pike is available. The pike is available in the river. I don't think it's available in the mountain lake. Oh, maybe it is. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But that might mean that this is a fish that's available in the mountain lake as well as in the river. And you know what speaks to me on that front? The one, the only, the chub. There he is. There he is, man. The freaking chubby chub. The most Cubone of all fish, as we all know. You got the fish in 2 today? Image unknown, you beat me. You're more of a master angler than I am. Have I lost my touch? Let's find out. Eggplant. Boom. No overlap, huh? Not in fall, not a vegetable, doesn't regrow. Worth more, and takes longer to grow. Could easily be a melon. Okay, it is a summer fruit. It's a summer fruit, but it grows faster than a melon is, worth less. Okay. So it's not going to be one of the summer fruit trees. Could be... Can't be a blueberry because it's non-regrowable. And there's no other summer fruits. That's not true. There's obviously... Dude, I'm looking at all the crops. Why am I drawing such a blank here? It's a fruit that grows in summer that doesn't regrow. Is it a freaking... Are they trying to pull a little prank on me? Is this a spice berry? You sly son of a gun. Grr, grr, how dare you? How freaking dare you? Pull out the summer seeds. That's so rude, man. That's so spicy of them. You're so right. Yeah, rhubarb's in spring. I mean, I got there eventually, because honestly, I don't think there were any other fruits that even fit the bill there. There are other summer fruits, but they're like regrowable, like the freaking blueberry and the hot pepper. Or they take longer to grow and are also regrowable, like the fruit tree fruits. I think spice berry is where it had to go. So I'm not that mad about it. Especially because I got it in 3. 3 is a respectable amount. All right. Let me get my spreadsheets all in order here. Oh, and we got to drop some freaking useful commands in chat. Useful commands. If you're new to the Ultimate Foodie Challenge, which I don't think is many of you, I don't think we got many new viewers on the 11th stream of the Ultimate Foodie Challenge. Oh, but Nico's already got me. Useful commands for the challenge. Exclamation point, food, locations, max friends, tracker. You know what? That's pretty darn good. Boom. And pin. Beautiful. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate that. We can hear your mouse sometimes, which I don't know if you want that to be the case. Other thing, good luck on the divorce in this challenge. I did see some pre-stream preamble. Also, about the mouse, is that like a new thing? I thought that you could like just always hear the mouse because it's like hard to filter that out. Or have it, because I haven't changed any of my like my audio settings or anything like that. I don't know. I've always just come to accept that you're able to hear the mouse and the keyboard for like all time, basically. New viewer of the challenge here, Pebble the Brain Dead. Well, lucky for you, we've got some freaking commands and we've got spreadsheets to share. And we got stuff to talk about. You can generally only hear the mouse when you're Junimo karting. Yeah, no, I think like mouse and keyboard sounds are just kind of par for the course around here. It's easy enough to filter them out, I think, like as just background noise. So how are we doing anyway on the Ultimate Foodie Challenge? Well, take a look. You can see this spreadsheet for yourself at any time by typing _food into chat or by checking the links in the description below the stream if you happen to be a VOD watcher. This is where we're at. We got a freaking nice little bell curve situation going on here almost. It's entirely coincidental, but it's still cool to see. We got most of the forage done, most of the vegetables, fruit we're getting up there on. Looking pretty good. 231 total out of 667. 6-7. Yeah, some +2s. Anyway, so at the start of the stream, I was informed that apparently during Penny's 14 heart event, there is something that you eat. Is that true? Can I get confirmation on that? Can I get confirmation? We're a 6'5" gang? 65? 65 is so many leagues better than 6'7". Let's be real. Penny 14 heart event. Let me have a look here. I don't see any mentions of like her doing any cooking. I am just skimming over it. You think they meant Harvey? Well, Harvey we already have on our radar, because Harvey is definitely a cooking-based event. But apparently Penny also makes you something? I might need to watch it. Let me see here. Take me to youtube.com. Penny 14 heart event. I'll watch it, but I'll watch it without you because I don't want you to be spoiled. At least until I decide on whether or not to we need to do this. Let's see. So you have to marry both. It is undecided right now. I'm still watching the event. She was just washing the dishes so far. We're talking. They're flirting. The whole, I mean, I've seen this 14 heart event before. I'm pretty sure. We have married Penny in the past. And she's got kind of like an infamous 14 heart event because like there's the 3 different like decoration styles you can choose between that used to be exclusive to this 14 heart event before the introduction of the Desert Festival. Yeah, so she's asking here about the different like styles that she can use to like redecorate and stuff. Okay. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm letting it play out. I'm reading all the dialogue. It's the last thing you see in the cutscene. Fresh Funk Produce, I trust you. Wait, what? Hold on. She just moved to the kitchen for some reason. She says, "Oh, the popovers are ready," about halfway through. And then she is holding... Oh, you freaking do eat something! No, man! What the heck? I thought it was just gonna be like a little fade to black. What the heck was this? Hold on a second. So here's... So it, just in case there was any doubt, it's pretty unambiguous. It's like super unambiguous. Look, I mean, watch. So she's like, so this is after he's confirmed like which kind of decoration that he wants. Shout out to Veil Fired, by the way, for recording this. Just give me a few days. Then she's talking about redecorating things. I won't touch any of your chests, but it would be nice if you could move them out of the room. And then she does a little hop. And she says the popovers are ready because she was cooking something. Pops on over to the oven. Pulls something out. She's got the little pot there. You walk over. You freaking eat a strange bun looking thing, man. But she didn't call it a strange bun, so we can't make the argument. She called it popovers. My freaking... I have no recourse, dude. That's so unambiguously eating something. That is so obviously eating something, and it's something that is not eaten anywhere else in the game at any point. I think we have to include that. So that means that we have to divorce, right? How does divorce work in the Archipelago Randomizer, though? Because, like, when you divorce someone, their hearts get, like, reset to 0. But are you able to get hearts with them again somehow via the Archipelago mod? Not that we would really need to, I guess, but I'm curious about that. I'm curious as to how that would work. Your hearts are set in stone. They're randomized items. Okay, so it just doesn't get reset to 0 then. Oh, so the, like, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, so that makes sense. Your friendship points would go to 0, the stuff you use to unlock checks. But at that point, it wouldn't matter. Because at that point, you would have unlocked everything from having gotten her to, I guess, 8 hearts is where it would stop for Penny, right? Then you go up to 10. Yeah, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Friendship points is still something that throws me off every so often, but this is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but we'll do our due diligence here. We needed to befriend Penny anyway. We need to get her cutscene that we see her chilly, and now we just need to go a little bit further. Did I add Leia's fruit in the cutscene? I did. Leia's fruit is on the spreadsheet under the miscellaneous section. All right, we're adding one more. Penny's popovers from the freaking 14 heart event. We need someone to go through and watch all the 14 heart events now, I feel like. Just in case we're missing anything, man. Maybe I'll do that after the stream or something, but cuz like what if we're missing other stuff? What if there's other eating opportunities? You've done your part. You vote Penny first because Penny is ambiguous and also strawberry decor. Well, I mean, let's be real. We don't really have, like, a lot of say in who we are even able to marry first because it's determined by the hearts you get in the Archipelago Randomizer. Like, I need to get up to 8 hearts with one of them and then give them the bouquet and then go from there. Like, I don't have a lot of control over that. So whether it's Harvey or Penny that we marry first, it's going to be pretty much up to RNG entirely. We could, like, wait. We could wait. Like, if I got to, like, 8 hearts with Harvey first, and then I was like, well, I want to divorce Penny instead, I could just wait. But, like, I feel like that's just rude. I mean, it's going to be rude to divorce someone either way, don't get me wrong. But if I play favorites like that, I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm playing favorites, I'm divorcing Harvey. For sure. Harvey's fine and all, but I'm more of a Penny stan than Harvey stan any day of the week, man. Might be a controversial take. But Harvey isn't ambiguous on the food, though. Neither is Penny, I don't think. I don't think Penny... The only point of ambiguity you could make for Penny is that the sprite used for the food is a strange bun. That's the only point of ambiguity. But she calls it popovers, and you very clearly eat it. And there's nothing else in the game called popovers. She burns things? Chat, you know that cooking is a skill that you can get better at as you do it, right? You know it's not like a thing that's like set in stone for the rest of your life that if you like burn one thing, you're forever destined to be a terrible cook. You know you can like get better, right? Huge if true, practice does indeed make perfect. You've married Penny before, if you remember correctly. I have. And I would do it again. All right, I'm gonna load into Stardew because we're like half an hour into the stream, and I'm just talking, dude. I'm just freaking talking. You agree? Divorce Harvey? I mean, we're still far away from divorcing either of them, to be perfectly honest with you. So it's not something we have to contend with right now. But it's good to have on our radar for sure. Very good to have on the radar. All right, let me go ahead and load into a little famished farm over here. Let's get this freaking show on the road, shall we? Wait for it, wait for it. It's got to load in all the archipelago goodness first. Ooh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. What a cursed inventory I have. Welcome on back to the Ultimate Foodie Challenge. Last time we were fishing, I believe we were fishing for an ice pip, actually, originally. Because we did a bunch of mines fishing, but we didn't manage to get everything that we wanted to, unfortunately. That's okay. Hold on, I gotta just adjust my volume here a little bit. There we go. Fran, thank you for being a member for 8 months of the Electron level, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Let's get down to business to eat the buns. +2. I'll give you that one. That's good. That's pretty darn good. I like that. Hello, Pie. Little cutie. All right, get rid of the trash here. Do not need the trash. We are... Oh, it's Squidfest today, right? Wait, isn't it Squidfest? Cursed inventory, and you have a nice round normal 24 slots. Yeah, it's gonna get cursed the next time we get another inventory upgrade and get 2 more slots. It's Squidfest today, and I don't think I've ever caught a squid yet, right? Yeah, we have not caught a squid, which means we haven't eaten the squid, nor any of the squid-related stuff. Do I have the special power? I do have Jewels of the Sea. So, we need to get Squid Row at some point. I feel like with the heightened propensity of squids here, and we have a bait maker as well, I feel like we go all in on Squidfest today, actually. I can buy a sprinkler from Krobus today, except I can't because I don't have enough money. Yeah, I need to get Squid Row at some point. The only way to get Squid Row is via Jewels of the Sea. You can't get it from a fish pond, because in a fish pond, the squids, both the squid and the midnight squid, only produce squid ink. Squid hat, too. Are there checks associated with Squid Festival as well? There probably are, right? Just like... Yeah. Squidfest Day 1 copper, iron, gold, and iridium. There's just 4 checks, so we have to do Squidfest anyway. So let's freaking lock in, man. I got my fiberglass rod. We did manage to upgrade our rod last time, which is very exciting. In tandem with the bait maker, especially, that's pretty darn huge. Don't need to save any of these ghost fish for right now, I don't think. Chi beans, we honestly don't need to grow anymore, I don't think. If we do, we still have more than half the season to go, so I'm not really too stressed about that. Put those away. Geode, I'll bring with me at some point. Skeletal tail, we don't need to donate, so I can just go ahead and sell that. Should we buy deluxe bait? We could, but I also have a bait maker, which I think I'm going to use instead. Because if we're going for squid primarily and exclusively, because we really want that Squid Row, then I feel like that's the way to go here. And it just makes winning Squidfest that much easier. So let's just go do it, man. I like having an easy to follow plan, a one-step plan to just go with, because this challenge gets so complicated in so many places that just being able to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go catch squid all day, or at least until I get the stuff I need for Squidfest and Squid Row and stuff like that. Dude, that sounds like a great parody of Little Shop of Horrors. Squid Row instead of Skid Row. Any Little Shop of Horrors fans out there? I don't think I can sing that song because I think it's not PG-13, but there's definitely a parody to be made there, man. All right. There's really nothing left to do, huh? There's really nothing left to do. Is the game audio too loud for anybody else? Those waves sound loud to me, man. Maybe it's just like, is it just my own audio settings on my end, or is that louder than normal? No, it looks fine. It looks fine in OBS. I think it's probably just my end. Maybe I did something to like my headset or something like that. You'll sync back up on Suddenly Seymour. I mean, I could sing all of Skid Row right now. It's burned into my brain forever. It's such a good song. But I don't know, I'm nervous. All right, I don't have any squids yet, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and fish like normal here. You know, I'm gonna hide the to-do list for right now. Because we don't need any knowledge of that. That's you with most of the heaters in the Hamilton songs. I can also sing the vast majority of Hamilton songs off the top of my head, yeah. I have a very, like, musical inclined brain. Not, like, actually, like, musically talented, but I just love musicals, dude. I love my Hamilton. I love my Little Shop of Horrors. I love freaking Heathers. Probably other ones that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head right now, but there's the freaking Broadway musicals make for some of the best songs, man. Go figure, right? Go figure. Is this a squid? Could be a squid, could be a kid. I think it's actually a tuna, most likely here. That's fine, that's fine. When we catch... Oh, I haven't caught a tuna yet. I just found my ancient seeds, bro. I already have ancient seeds, but thank you anyway. What's my favorite Hamilton verse? That is hard to pick. That is a hard subset of things to pick. There's so many good lyrics in Hamilton. I don't think I could pick just one, to be honest with you. I need to think about it. I need to go through the whole musical in my head. Hold on. I'm squidding right now. Dang it. The one of the ones that comes to the top of my head though, is in which song even is it? It's the room where it happens, I think, which is just number one, like one of the best songs in the entire freaking musical anyway. It's Squid time. Resource pack 6 magma geodes. I'm not mad about that. All right, we do need to eat a squid, but we also need to catch more squids, and we'll eat one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and use the bait maker, pop that down right there, and turn that into squid bait. There, 10 squid bait. Legendary pull. Perfect. Yeah, in the room where it happens, where he says, it goes... Jefferson approaches with a dinner and invite, and Madison responds with Virginian insight. That's such a good little rhyming couplet, man. Oh my gosh, it satisfies my brain in the most primal, beautiful, lyrical way ever. It's so good. And that's just one of many, many, many options. I've glazed Hamilton quite a lot on this channel in the past, but there's never too much because it's so good. All right, I'm gonna eat this squid, so I still have plenty of squid bait left, and this gets me a pomegranate sapling. You know what? Fair dues. We like our fruit trees around here. So that is 668 now because we recently added Henny's 14 heart event there. 668, and that was 232. I didn't misremember that, right? Yeah, 232. And let me go add squid to the rotation here. Oh, I can also eat the tuna. Do I eat the tuna? It's the only tuna I have. Yeah, I mean, I can get more tunas very easily, actually. Where's Squid in this, man? There he is. Yeah, I should definitely just eat the tuna here. Eat the tuna. Yummy, yummy. And that gets me a quality bobber, sure. Why the heck not, dude? 233. And add that to our exclamation point food spreadsheet. Check out the exclamation point food spreadsheet if you want to stay up to date with where we're at. Or if you want to yell at me for not having added something that should clearly be in there as well. That's also appreciated. Okay, I do need to get that fishing treasure, but I also want to make sure... Yeah. Okay, now we should be good now. Catch this squid. There's a chance here. Every fishing treasure that we get on a squid is a chance at Squid Row, which is the real trophy here. What do we got? No squid roe, but a squid anchor. Which is not really any different from a regular anchor, but it does sound fun to say. Been a fan of Lynn since he was on Houseway back in the day, but you never watched Hamilton all the way through. I'd highly recommend it. If you get the opportunity to at least listen to Hamilton all the way through, or watch it on, like, it's on Disney Plus now, right? You can just, like, watch, you can just go watch Hamilton. Not the same as experiencing it, like, as a live Broadway show, obviously, but opportunities to do that are fleeting, to say the least. But even if you just, like, go on YouTube and listen to, like, all the songs, that's the way I first experienced Hamilton, and I was hooked, man. I was hooked from the freaking start. Isn't there a channel? This is a memory that I completely forgot about. Wasn't there a series of videos where someone remade all of Hamilton as in Animal Crossing? Like, they used Animal Crossing characters and staged every song with like, Animal Crossing characters. I remember seeing that and being like, this is really well done. I love this. I completely forgot about that. Did that get finished? Because I feel like it wasn't finished when I watched it. Or maybe it was? I don't know, man. I gotta go look that up again. They didn't, like, redo the songs in the Animal Crossing style, which would be amazing. Dude, imagine KK Slider sings Hamilton. That's my KK Slider. It's not very good, but... I would love that so much, dude. I'm not even the biggest Animal Crossing, like, fan in the world. I love Animal Crossing, but I don't play it nearly as much as, like, a lot of other people do. But those KK Slider songs, they freaking hit different, dude. They hit different. Okay. I don't know if this is even a squid, actually. It's not moving at all. Okay, there it goes. I assume this is a squid, but even if it's not, getting the fishing treasure is free. We have golden fishing treasures as well unlocked in this on this farm, I believe. Whoop. I believe we did find fishing mastery at some point in the past. I hear there's a new update coming to Animal Crossing in, like, January. I haven't been keeping up with the Animal Crossing news or a lot of the Switch 2 news recently, to be honest with you. Is that true? Can anyone confirm? No squid roe, you hate to see it. Wild bait. Good resources, we take those. Too much talk about your hyperfixations. We love hyperfixations around here. I have developed a new hyperfixation of a Stardew challenge literally over the weekend. It's a challenge that I was working on a little bit here and there. Well, I mean, I started it, like, I mentioned it before. It's one that I want to try and complete and also get a video out for in like November. I don't know if I'm going to do all that because it's ballooning out of scope, as, I mean, is anyone surprised? But I'm so laser focused on it now. I'm like, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I played the Stardew challenge that I'm working on for, like, I think, like, 12 hours yesterday. And to be honest, I might stream a little bit of it tomorrow as just, like, a little sneak peek. Because I have a very monotonous but interesting grind that I was not expecting when I originally planned the challenge, that has since come up, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to do that. Might as well stream some of it. We'll see. We'll see. Did I use all my squid bait, by the way? I feel like I might have missed a message. No, I still got one squid bait here. Okay. Quest catch a squid. Do I have that? I do have that. Bring Willie a squid. Let me just go freaking do that right now, because he's just here, right? Oh, no, he went into his shop, but he'll be back out. He'll be back out again. Okay. The progression per area one? No, that one's more of like a longer scope, long-term challenge. I haven't played that one recently, to be honest with you. The one with Esme trying to get all that stuff. Got a little burned out on it, but I will come back to it. But that one's a much longer scope challenge. How many squid do I need for this first day of Squidfest anyway, by the way? I should go check that. I think it's only 8. So I think I'm actually good on the Squidfest rewards for today. I still want to keep going because I need like I said, I need Squid Row. Yeah, it's only 8 today. I don't think I'm getting any items out of this because it's just gonna be checks, right? I'd like to get my rewards, please. Oh, I still do get the items. Seafoam pudding recipe, progressive sword, deluxe fertilizer, and a bee house? Bro, who needs the seafoam pudding recipe? I got the seafoam pudding right freaking here, dude. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Hi, Willie, here's a squid on this, the day of your Squidfest. Some winter seeds. Bro, my inventory is so full. Just toss these on the ground for right now. I'll go and drop some stuff off in my, Pam, don't walk over my bait maker. Okay, I was gonna say, she better stop short of that. Oh, there's Willie right there. Want a squid, bro? That's hearts with Sam and mixed flower seeds from getting extra hearts with Willie as well. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, thankfully my house is right here, so I can just, like, drop off stuff quite easily. I'm gonna just go ahead and sell these other fish. Honestly, I could probably even sell some of the squids at this point. This is getting full, too, though. Don't need the chi beans right now. Yeah, I'll sell the anchor. The rest of it is stuff I can make use of at some point here, I'm sure. Boom, boom. Got all the freaking different kinds of bait now. Look at that. Mystery boxes. I'm going to hold on to the mystery boxes for right now. I know I can't open them with, like, my geode crushers on the farm or anything like that, but I can eventually open them. Ooh, bubbles. I can eventually take them to Ginger Island and open them, so I'll just save them for that. Let's go ahead and pop another squid into the bait maker here, if you don't mind. Don't mind if I fish here, do you, Pam? This is not a full send play here. You got to do a little something like that. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. You've never read the anchor's description before now? You know what? I don't think I have either. What did it say? Bro, this is a feisty squid if I've ever seen one. No fishing treasure, so it's not the best, but... Oh, it almost got away from me there at the... Oh my gosh, at the bottom. You see, I was mere pixels away. Belong to ancient pirates? That's cool. I like that. Would I be open for a game demo suggestion we could check out on stream? We can be a raccoon in it. I'm always open for suggestions like that. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I feel like there aren't enough games where you can be a raccoon. So if you got a suggestion for a game where you can be a raccoon, I feel like I'd love to hear it. Maybe don't drop it in chat here, though. Maybe drop it in, like, stream discussion or something. I mean, you can also drop it in chat here so we can, like, discuss it if anyone else knows about it. But, like, if you want the highest likelihood of me remembering it and looking into it further, probably put it in stream discussion. Because a lot of the times I do go after the stream and look through, like, stream discussion and, like, refresh myself on things that I may have forgotten that happened, like, in the early parts of the stream. Or add it to Ask Argon. Yeah, that also works. Frozen Tears. Did I need the chewing stick? Ancient people chewed on these to keep their teeth clean. Is that true facts? Do people really do that? Yeah, imagine living in a time before toothbrushes, man. Before oral hygiene was even a thought. I guess you didn't know, like, how bad you had it, but People did chew on sticks. Don't even mention that. I know, it makes me like squicky to even think about it. What do you think toothpicks are? PSA, if you need this, don't chew on toothpicks. I mean, a chewing stick is... I don't even know if a chewing stick... I mean, I can see the similarities, sure. But, like, I don't think you're supposed to chew on the toothpicks. I think you're supposed to use them to pick the stuff between your teeth. You got a little corn in there, and you got... I can't remember the last time I used a toothpick, to be honest with you. Usually nowadays, if I get something in my, like, caught in my teeth like that, after whatever meal I'm experiencing, I'll just, like, go and floss. I used to be somewhat averse to flossing, but after a long time... I mean, I've been flossing for, like, a good while now, but it took me a while to get on that train. But yeah, instead of using like a toothpick these days, I'll just like go and I'll just take it as an excuse to get some extra flossing in, dude. Now I love it. Now I can't go a day without flossing, to be honest with you. Otherwise I feel gross. Which is kind of where you want to get to. You kind of want it to be like one of those things where it's like, it feels less like a chore that you have to do, and more like something that you want to do in order to feel better. And that's where I'm at with flossing these days, flossing and brushing. Flossing is instant gratification. I'm with you. Used a toothpick a few weeks ago because you need to get something out of your teeth and you didn't have anything else. That's fair. If you don't have anything else around, like you're obviously when you're eating and you get something stuck in your teeth, you're not always in a situation where floss is readily available. And that's why I proposed to you my latest invention, Argon's patent pending pocket floss. You can just carry around tooth floss in your pocket at all times. It's $1 million idea if you can make dental floss that is easy to carry in your pocket. I mean, I guess it's all easy to carry in your pocket, actually, so. Use the floss picks. Yeah, me too. Yeah, like the little mini flosses. Yeah, those would be the ones. I will say, yeah, I'm so used to the floss picks these days that I don't know if I could easily use just like regular dental floss. That was honestly one of the biggest barriers to entry for me for a long time, and why I didn't use dental floss for a long time, because I didn't realize that floss picks were like even a thing. So I thought the only option I had was to do the thing where it's like you pull out the dental floss, you wrap it around your finger a couple times, and then you go inside your mouth, and it sucks, man. I still don't like doing that. Yeah, regular floss is like awful. I would look for any and all ways to avoid regular floss if I can. And floss picks are the easiest way that I've landed on for sure. You work in dental and you can confirm that regular floss is extremely unpleasant. Thank you. I'm glad to have some confirmation from someone who actually like works in the field as well. I did at one point have it was like a water flosser. Y'all ever seen one of those? Where it's like you have like a little wand that shoots out a high-powered jet of water that you use to like floss between your teeth. I rocked that for a little while, the water pick, yeah. But I couldn't stick with it. I feel like it wasn't doing as much as I wanted it to. That's level 10 fishing, by the way. Progressive booksellers stock progressive experience books. That's interesting. There's probably some tech to play around with on that one. How's my squid bait doing, by the way? Those are actually great. I feel like if you get like a good one, it's probably like maybe the best flossing experience you could have. Because that's the kind of stuff that they use at the actual like dentist. I mean, don't get me wrong. At the dentist, they will sometimes floss me as well, just like use the regular floss. But they just use they often just use like a high-powered like water jet. I feel like, and they have much more refined equipment than you can buy yourself. I feel like, but or at least if you want to buy that kind of equipment that you see at the dentist office, it would probably be more expensive than most people are willing to pay. But maybe it's worth it. They blow air at your teeth. I have a dentist appointment coming up in December. I remember last time I was at the dentist, they did like some... I forget exactly what it was or what they called it. It was like some new procedure that they're like, we just got the equipment for this new procedure, and we're starting to do it. You're like one of the first people that we're doing it on, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I remember like it was an alternative to Squid Road. Let's go, man. That's what we needed, dude. That's what we needed. I think it was like an alternative to the little scrapers, like the parts where like that's my least favorite part of going for like a regular dental checkup, is where they when they pull out the metal hook and start scraping the plaque off your teeth. They still have to do that a little bit, but there was some procedure that made it like so they had to do like way less of that, or that it like softened up the plaque or something. I forget. I don't know exactly how it went. I'll report back after my next dentist appointment and tell you if it happens again. We still need one more squid roe for the record, because we need to eat one squid roe and we need to preserve one squid roe in order to get aged squid roes. So we're not quite done here yet, unfortunately. Worm bin, fair enough. I know that a lot of people don't like hearing about dentist office and things. People have phobias of that sort of thing. Tried to worm bin about 5 minutes ago. I apologize. Dang it, dude. That could have been my squid roe. I can't not hear it anymore, man. When I say squid roe, I just keep thinking of Little Shop of Horrors. Alarm goes off at 7, and you start uptown. You put in your 8 hours for the powers that have always been. Until it's 5 p.m. Then you go downtown, where the folks are broke. You go downtown, where your life's a joke. You go downtown, where you buy a token. You go home to Skid Row. I don't remember if that's exactly how it goes or not. Something like that, though. No Squid Row for me. It's also not a song that, like, caters well to my vocal range, I feel like. Or maybe I just didn't put on my best singing voice for that one. I feel like I could have done better. Dude, how's it only 5:40 p.m. today? I feel like we've been fishing. I've got 22 squids, dude. Holy moly. You thought I did pretty well? Thank you. Image unknown. First horse of the stream. Congratulations. Well played, well played. Welcome home, Cinnamon. Yeah, give me that squid bait. Petition for 1.7. A mild quality of life addition in Stardew Valley 1.7 to Concerned Ape. Make it so that if you have a certain type of targeted bait on your rod and you pick up that targeted bait from a bait maker, it goes directly onto your rod instead of into your inventory. It's a very mild thing to have to, like, you know, like, oh, I put the bait onto my rod. But if you could just skip that middleman and get right back to fishing, ooh, the seamless experience, that would be so good, dude. That would be so good. Oh. Hold on, hold on. Your only wish for fishing for 1.7 is that you want new fishing bite sounds? I would be so thrown off if I changed my fishing bite sounds at this point. I'm so used to just like the default ones. I know there's like 4 different ones, right? Where you can like experiment that you can play around with. Fishing bite sound. Oh, there's 5. No, the one is just the default anyway. That one, I don't know. I could get used to that one. It's a little quirkier. It's kind of like Quirk Chungus. Ooh, what the heck is that, man? That sounds like a caterpillar or something. That one sounds too similar to like other sound effects, I feel like. I do kind of like number 2 actually, but I'm gonna stick with the default because I'm just so used to it at this point. I mean, if I really need to draw my attention to the game, I guess I could use like number 2 or one of the other ones, because then I would be like, what the heck is that sound every time I hear it, at least for a little while. Shoot. I would think you would have to interact with the bait maker somehow, even if you just touched it briefly to transfer the bait to the rod. Yeah, no, like if I'm not saying like the bait maker just automatically puts the bait on your rod like while you're fishing. I'm thinking like you put like the squid or whatever into the bait maker, then it processes it, then you can see like, hey, your bait's ready, and you walk over to it, and then when you click it, then it goes directly onto your rod instead of into your inventory. That's the only update I would want to make to how the bait maker currently works. But the fact that we even have the bait maker at all is quite nice. I was about to say something stupid. I was about to be like, you know, I like that the bait maker can make targeted bait, but why can't it just make regular bait too? Bro, that's called a worm bin. That's called a worm bin. What, you expected to just make it that easy? You expected a bait maker to completely overshadow everything? No, dude. We already got those in the game. 1.7, the bait maker rework update. I mean, the fact that we're even going to get a 1.7 is still crazy to me. We have no idea when it's going to be or what it's going to entail, and that's fine by me, because as far as I'm concerned, 1.6 is already peak Stardew Valley. Some people may prefer 1.5, but I feel like most people these days prefer 1.6. Either way, you can't go wrong with it, though. Dwarf development, a little more development on the homie storyline would be nice. Honestly, fleshing out more of the characters just in general would be kind of nice. Like hard events for the people who don't normally have hard events, like Sandy and Homie and even like Krobus. Some of those fan favorites, getting more hard events and more love would be quite nice. I'm not even saying we need, like, you know, more marriage opportunities or more roommate opportunities or anything like that. Not that I would say no to that by any stretch, but even just like more platonic hard events is fine. I'm almost out of freaking energy, bro. Oh my gosh. That's how long I've been fishing, huh? Time to eat some fish while I fish. Would love more content for the non-marriageable characters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd like, even to, like, you know, people like Evelyn and George and everyone in town who's like, you can't marry, just give them a little bit extra love. On a scale of 0 to 100, what do you think are the odds that Concerned Ape ever adds another NPC to the game who's like an actual like interactable NPC that has like that you can get up to like 10 hearts with or whatever, who like shows up on the actual social tab, not just like a random like festival NPC or whatever? And I'm not saying it has to be necessarily in 1.7, but like just in the future in general. 80%? 80? Everyone's saying 80. 65? Y'all know something I don't? 95, 65, 20. Why so many 80s in a row? That's what I was wondering. I feel like Concerned Ape is the type of guy to do it for sure. I feel like a lot of other devs in Concerned Ape's position would be scared to introduce like new characters that you can befriend like that, because Stardew Valley is already such like a well-established system and like well-established society, and like everyone knows all the characters and stuff at this point. He added Leo in 1.5 though, so it's like, you know, yeah, it could definitely happen again, and I trust him to add another one if he does want to. But it's one of those things, right? Where it's like he'll only add one if he feels like there's like a compelling reason to add it to the game. What if he added someone to the game that was like a teaser for Haunted Chocolatier? That might be a little... I don't know if I would like that. It would depend on how it was pulled off. But like, what if there was like someone in Stardew Valley and then you met that person again in Haunted Chocolatier? And it's like your mind is freaking blown. Be confusing. You think you would like it? I think I would too, because I think I'd like it. I'd like however Concerned Ape pulls it off, because I trust Concerned Ape. What if you added Leia's ex as a befriendable / dateable new neighbor? That would be kind of wild. What's their name? It's like Kel? Something like that? I don't think Concerned Ape would ever do something like that. But it's an interesting thought experiment for sure. That person is so toxic. I know. So like the idea of like, yeah, no, we'll probably just leave that one alone. I'm always interested in fleshing out characters and seeing other sides to them. It could, I mean, doing something like that could also expand on Leia's character, to be fair, though. More Gunther lore. Now we're talking. All the Gunther lore. Bro, I just need one more squid row, please. Oop. Oh, gosh. Someone else caught a freaking squid and... Grrr. Bro, stop it! I keep looking over a chat and hearing a sound, and then I click, even though it's obviously not the right sound. Befriendable raccoon forest spirit. Just a befriendable raccoon in general, I think people would go absolutely crazy for. People love the raccoons in 1.6, not just our community, but people in general, I feel like, are big fans of the raccoons. And for good freaking reason. I'm glad that squid bait is actually so effective here. And I get targeted bait is generally pretty effective, but it does vary from fish to fish. You never know exactly how good it's going to go, or how well it's going to go. Bye and Furious, welcome on in. Good to see you. What do I think are the chances of Concerned Ape adding one of the modded professions, like archaeology or cooking? Oh, like a new skill? That would surprise me. If Concerned Ape ever added a 6th skill on top of the mining, foraging, fishing, farming, and combat system, I would be surprised. Because that seems like, I mean, you'd have to add a lot. Because you have to add systems to the game that support that. Or you have to take existing systems like the artifact system and expand upon them if you're doing something like archaeology. I mean, you could do that, and people have done it with mods and stuff, as you so rightly put. I've never experienced the cooking skill, though, to be honest. That's a pretty popular one, right? That's a pretty popular mod. 1.6 is the small modding update. I mean, never count anything out. Concerned Ape is built different. He's gonna do something that nobody expects. But a new skill would surprise me. I will say that. Maybe though. Because he clearly had his mind on skills to a certain degree with 1.6, because he added the whole mastery system and everything and expanded and fleshed out all the existing skills. So maybe if he's going into 1.7, he's like, well, I've already given love to all those skills. What else could I do in the skill department? Maybe he would add like new, like an entirely new skill. It's possible. He isn't working on 1.7 though. No, yeah, I think he's more actively working on Haunted Chocolatier, right? Like, he mentioned 1.7 is a thing that will happen eventually, but he very purposefully said, like, no details about it and no timeline on it, because, I mean, all we can do is speculate for right now, because we have literally no information other than that it exists as a concept. Oh, he has a team for 1.7. Oh, that's right. That's how Stardew works these days. He's not like he still has like a huge degree of input. But he's not the one who's actively like working on it. That's right. He's the creative director, yeah. I love that for him, because that gives him so much more time to just focus on Haunted Chocolatier, which is, I think, where he wants to put his focus in right now. Based on what I've seen and heard. I think it's the expanded dev, too. I did hear about that, yeah. That is super exciting. We had some pretty good luck with the fishing treasure chests throughout the early part of the day here, but nothing so far. Nothing too much in the later half here. Got one more piece of squid bait. I'll send one more here. Then we'll probably head right to bed. Give me one more chance. One more chance. It's all I'm asking, please. No fishing treasures today. You hate to see it. Woolen Feet, hello, hello. How are the spooky games? I had a lot of fun with them. With both me side and then all the Halloween themed games that we did on Friday. The quintet of games. It was a very good experience. Alright, let me go ahead and drop off some of the stuff that I can in here. I've got a bunch of stuff I could sell here, but my mini shipping bin is presently full, so I'll have to wait until tomorrow. Well, actually, can I can add that one there. Herring I cannot add. Chi beans I can add. Nothing else will stack here. Okay, that's fine. Boom. Lock in. A full day of squid fishing. And I regret to inform you that because we still need more rewards from the festival today, and we need more squid roe. We need at least one more squid roe for the aged squid roe. So we're doing more squid fishing today. Pray to the squid for good luck. I hope the squid will bless me with his good luck today. Queen of Sauce Day. Gourmand statue. And fishing info. Nothing to do there. Let me bring up the to-do list again, just because. Milk from Sandy, dish from Krobus, and traveling cart today. So I should probably go take care of those before I do anything else here, right? Before I commit the rest of the day to copious amounts of squidding, I will sell the majority of this squid as well. I'll save a few for bait making, and we're going to need some for smoking as well. Well, one for smoking. I guess we don't need anything else after that, but... Quick little hydration break. Not smoking them? I could, but it would be like... It would use up a bunch of coal and a bunch of time that I'm not really... I'm fine. This is $4,200 in squid. That's so good. We can just... I'm willing to just cash that in. That's fine. We have other ways we can make money in the future. But, like, I know, I'm just being lazy, to be honest with you. But that's something I've come to accept about myself, is sometimes I'm just lazy. And that's okay. I don't have to play optimally all the time. That could be like 2x the price. It could. Oh, I forgot to pick all this stuff up, man. Wait, should I sell the pearl? I should probably just sell the pearl, right? Or do I save it for a birthday? Wait, speaking of birthdays, anyone got a birthday today? I don't think so, because I think we topped up on the I think we filled up the to-do list. So we got Harvey's birthday tomorrow. Do you need it for a bundle? Good question. I do need it for a bundle. So I'm just gonna leave that one right there. Dish of the Sea. Dish of the Sea I've already eaten, for the record. Leave those ones alone there. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this stuff all off in here for right now. We'll transfer it to its appropriate chests later on, but for right now, we're gonna be doing more fishing, so we'll add more stuff to those piles regardless anyway. Also, I should probably restock those crab pots. Just for the sake of doing it. Do I have a good gift for Willie here at all, by the way? Because Willie is just, like, right there. I could give him something. Does he like Dish of the Sea? He gives you the recipe for Dish of the Sea, doesn't he? No, or is that... No, that's just a fishing recipe. Like that you get from leveling up fishing or something like that. Or maybe he does. I don't remember, man. There's so many freaking recipes in this game. CQ the Kid, welcome on in. Good to see you. I could give him the pearl. I'm just gonna give him some sashimi. Wait, no, hold on. Does he like sashimi? No, he doesn't like sashimi, bro. He's like one of the people that doesn't, right? I'll give him a Dish of the Sea. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. A gift, thanks. That seemed like a very neutral response. Or did he hate that? Does he hate me? Cooked items. That was just a neutral gift. Okay, that's fine. Sea cucumber is loved? Sea cucumber is loved? What the heck? Since when? Also... Woolen Feet, congratulations on your horse. Nightbot has bestowed you with terrible blessings this day. Well, welcome home, Terror. Welcome home. Fantastic. Sounded like an avocado. Thanks. That's one of the all-time clips, man. One of those all-time viral clips. That's so good. No double horse. Good try, though. Good try. Are we still fishing for Squidfest? We are, because I still need more Squid Roe, and there are more checks to get, I think, on the second day of Squidfest here. But I'm gonna do my due diligence with the traveling cart and stuff first. The Glass of Time, huh? $10,000 for 50 stone. What a bargain. I could buy the Trilobite for 25 gold. I ain't got a Trilobite yet. Fruit salad. Fruit salad is tempting because I haven't eaten it yet, but it would eat into our stock, and we got to preserve that stock. We have to preserve this stock in order to give ourselves the best chance of getting the things that we literally have to from this, which is going to be like the flavorless pickles and stuff. Does the merchant sell that fruit salad? I wouldn't see why not. Yeah. Trilobite, no. And 25 gold is cheap. This doesn't eat my stock, right? Hold on. No, it doesn't. Okay. Unless it takes a second to update. No. Yeah. There's no reason not to buy the Trilobite there. How are the raccoons doing here, by the way? We do have a quest for the raccoons. Smoked midnight carp, smoked tilapia, or smoked ghostfish. Okay. Those are pretty easy to come across. My stock is so low. My stock is actually, like, higher than it's ever been, is the thing. That's the crazy thing about it, is 21% is pretty darn good. as far as my stock is normally concerned. We were down in like the 15% range for the longest time. 21% is kind of nice. Should have brought a gift for Krobus. Krobus is okay with sashimi, right? No, he's not, is he? Hold on. KQL? Nah, he doesn't. This bro don't like sashimi. I'm remembering my mnemonics. Ooh, he's got fried calamari. Wait a second. Yes, please. Okay. Should I just buy all that? It's so cheap. That would be a great gift for Pierre. And I need to eat one, so I feel like I might as well just buy all of them. Easy, dude. Do I still need gifts for the wizard, or have I max... Exclamation point max friends? Need a refresher on who I've got max friendship with. The wizard is one away from max friendship, so I should get something for the wizard here. Get a solar essence. Currently max friends with... I'm already max friends with Krobus anyway, perfect. Abigail, Penny, Marnie, Jody, Pam, Sandy, Krobus, Linus, Caroline, Sebastian, and Evelyn. It's no wonder I can't keep all those in my head all at once. Yeah, don't need friendship with Sandy, and we don't need friendship with Krobus, so we're good on both those fronts. Just here for my weekly supply of milk, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. You look really thirsty. Here, I have a taste of this ice-cold milk. Not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I say it every time. I say it every time. That's some yummy milkies right there. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. It was in my brain. I had to get it out. I'm so sorry. Ooh, 10 hearts with the wizard and the crystal path recipe, though. Does that make up for it? Does that make up for the yummy milkies? Ooh, ooh. Wizard is now officially maxed. Let me go ahead and move the, I gotta open up Nightbot here. I should have Nightbot open, like, all the time, but I often forget in the slew of things I'm getting ready for the start of a stream. Let's see, max friends. Evelyn and the wizard now joins that list. Beautiful. BEA, beautiful. BEA tricks. We should add milk from Sandy to the Argon Matrix bundle. It's one of my favorite, like, niche strategies, to be honest with you. It's so, like, silly. And it comes up, I mean, this is not even the first time it's come up in, like, a challenge run or anything like that. I think the first time we dealt with milk from Sandy was in Price of Perfection, right? Dude, never play the mod ever again. Yeah, please add it to the Argon Matrix bundle and call it Yummy Milkies. Also, I'm going to eat some fried calamari, if you don't mind. A little fried calamari on a cool winter morning. Gets us hearts with Penny. Wait, that's so good, actually, because we've been talking about Penny. That gets us to 6 hearts with Penny. Wait, 6 heart with Penny. That's a Penny event, right? That's is that the Penny's chili? Can I go get Penny's chili? I think that's actually like something I can go like eat with her. Well, first and foremost, I do need to add that to my list here. 234. Go to cooked dishes. Where's fried calamari? There it is. Perfect. Perfection. Is Yummy Milky worse than Love Sauce, though? Well, Love Sauce is not a Stardew thing. That's a that's a me-side thing. And we're going to leave that in me-side, along with the interesting items that she keeps in Hammer Space. That's all the stuff I needed there. Where do I go to Penny's house, anyway? I haven't had to go to Penny's house. Have I found Penny's house, actually? Hold on a second. Or did I call it Pam's house? No, Penny's house. Penny's house is in Willie's boat. And Willie's shop is in Harvey's room. And Harvey's room is going to be in in the clinic. Harvey's clinic, which is through Marty's ranch. So, we have a bit of a trek, but I think... I don't know. Well, I'm going to go check anyway. So I think this is the way you have to do it, right? It's the trailer. It's not the trailer. I'm going to show you. I'm about to leave the freaking trailer. Boom. It's not even a trailer anymore. It's a house. So I'm going to go over to Marnie's ranch. Which will be open, naturally. Marnie's ranch, we go into Harvey's clinic. Harvey's clinic, we go into Harvey's room. And this leads us to Willie's shop, which gets us a cutscene I didn't even realize. We haven't been to Willie's shop in a long while, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but... I'm not going to skip anything, because for all I know, I just completely forget that, like, Beatrix picks up some bait and eats it off the shelf here, or something. I've learned my lessons from skipping cutscenes in the past. I am enjoying fishing. I've been fishing a lot of squid, I'll tell you that. A lady after me own heart. You can always count on a lady who fishes. That's what me old pappy used to say. Did your old pappy also used to rock out to b_boss.ogg? Speaking of freaking haunted chocolatier and Stardew updates, man. Wait, crank that thing up. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Willie kind of looks like a bee, don't you think? At least when he's wearing that yellow jacket. Kind of looks like a fuzzy little bee. Everything okay? Aye, well, business has been tough lately with all the bees swarming around here. Will be, I love it. Will be. Can we get a mod to retexture Billy? Billy? Wait, there's Billy. If he's B Willie, he's freaking Billy, dude. Oh my gosh. No, Will be is better. Will be is better. Bow, bow. The stream is getting silly? What do you mean getting silly? We've been silly. Alright, no cutscene here right now. What are the parameters for Penny's 6-heart event? Because I'm pretty sure it is the 6-heart event where you... Yeah, it is the 6-heart event where you eat stuff. Enter the trailer when she's home. So it's just because she's not here right now. That's the only reason. If she was here, so I can come back here later. The latest I can get in here... No, I do have the key to the town, so I should be fine to come in, like, as late as I want to. Okay, we're good then. Did all that work? I mean, I had to come back this way anyway. This is why she's the one that has to be divorced. Antonia, you're so savage. I shouldn't be surprised. Hold on, I gotta turn down the song volume. There we go. Can't have it drowning me out now, can we? 1.7 NPC lore change. It would be good to see Willie and Birdie be a couple. He does say about a woman who loves to fish and all she does is fish. That would be cool. I would love to see more Birdie lore in general, to be honest with you. I'd be totally down for that. All right, yeah, so I need to fish up 10 squids here in order to get the rewards for the day. So let me hop in here real quick. Are we max friends with Elliot? I don't think we are, right? So I can give him like a lobster here if I wanted to. I just wanted to drop off this stuff for right now. Max friends. Yeah, Elliot's not on that list, so it's lobster time. Enjoy that, buddy. Homie hearts! Yay! Oh, my favorite. My favorite kind of hearts. Alright, pop that in there. I don't think we have any squid bait to start off, but there we go. Easy as that. I will pop another one right in there immediately. And get to fishing. Let's get down to casting to defeat the squids. Elliot is now max friends. Oh, that was 8 hearts with Elliot. I was thinking like 10 hearts for max friends, but you're right. I do need to update the command now. Thank you. That is true facts. Dude, we're being such good friends with so many people. Elliot with 2 T's. For the longest time, I did spell Elliot with just 1 T anytime I referred to the character in Stardew Valley, and then I saw that it was like 2 T's, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never forget this. 2 T's and no hair. If Willie looks like a bee because he's wearing yellow, then he also looks like a banana, a lemon, a canary bird, any number of yellow feathers, yellow flowers, curry, some butterflies, unspeakable yellow liquid. Incorrect, because Willie doesn't just look like a bee because he was wearing yellow. He looks like a bee because he's wearing yellow and he's fuzzy. And bees are notoriously very fuzzy. Fuzzy and yellow are not as common of a combination. Fuzzy bananas. Some Earthbound slang if I've ever heard it. Can confirm is spelled Eliot. Just double every letter to be safe. I appreciate that. Chicks? I guess little chicks, like little chickens. Yeah, they do. Well, little chickens, they don't have, like, they're not furry. Because chickens don't have fur. Just like plumbers don't wear ties. Chickens have feathers, but they're just like, when they're little like that, they're little feathers. Ducklings? Are there yellow ducklings? I guess there are, yeah. They're definitely yellow ducklings. That's why rubber ducks are yellow, bro. So maybe the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life. Are ducklings yellow? Not that stupid, actually, though, now that I think about it. Because, like, ducklings are yellow. But ducks are not yet. I can't even picture, like, a fully grown yellow duck. It simply is not an image that my brain can conjure. It's like asking ChatGPT to show you a full glass of wine. It's not going to happen, bro. There probably are yellow ducks, though. There probably are, right? Or at least predominantly yellow ducks. Swedish yellow ducks exist? Answering my question before I even asked it just about. Which of these have we caught for checks? We've caught the tuna, we've caught the red mullet. I need tuna for for one of my community center bundles. I don't really feel like digging through all of them and figuring out which one just now, but I need it for something there. We can't use that one. It's the trash tuna, aka trash fish. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Not getting as many squids today right away, but that's all right. We still got plenty of daylight left. Don't worry about it. Need to be checking the trash. We only need 1 fish from the trash, right? It can be any fish, but we do have to get a fish from the trash for that community center bundle at some point. Also, new 1.7 quality of life feature. Just because it's top of mind with how many community center bundles we have, even though in the normal game it wouldn't really be that much of a concern. But when you hover over an item in your inventory, the little community center icon, it like pulses if it's in there somewhere. That's wonderful. That's great. I love that. I would love it even more if you could click it in some way or use like some kind of key press when you're hovering over said item to immediately take you to the bundle that it's a part of. Would that be mainly, like, specifically useful for me right now? Yeah. But I feel like, you know, in general, if you don't know the bundles as well, like even in the vanilla game, then it could still be... There's still a use case for that. I'd ship it. I would ship 1.7 with that feature added. Question would be which button would you have to use? Maybe like middle mouse button. Does the middle mouse button do anything in Stardew Valley? Unless you like keybind it. I think default it doesn't do anything, does it? Who else is excited for the Animal Crossing update? I don't know what's entailed in that Animal Crossing update, to be honest with you. Do they have like a big video recapping it? I've used my last piece of squid bait for the record. Another game that I haven't been keeping up with, but I really want to check out like the footage they put out of it, because I know they put out a couple like big directs and stuff about it and a lot of information. Kirby Air Riders, dude. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd see the day where Kirby's Air Ride would rear its head once more. That game was such a fundamental, formative part of my childhood years, and I didn't even own the game, bro. I didn't even own the game. I went to a friend's house. I had a best friend back in like middle school, elementary school and stuff. I would go to his house all the time, and he had Kirby Air Ride, and I was always hoping I could like borrow the game from him. I think he did lend it to me sometimes to like take home and play on my own, because I loved that game so much. We played city trial mode for hours and hours, just like exploring around, trying to get like on top of the like friggin' volcano and stuff, and like going all over the place, not even playing the game the proper way. You having the foggiest idea what you're on about? One in chat if you've experienced the unbridled pure bliss that is Kirby Air Ride from the GameCube days. We got some ones here. We know there's some real gamers in chat. I guess, I mean, you can still be a real gamer if you've never experienced it. Mostly twos in chat, man. It's mostly twos, actually. Yeah, GameCube is before a lot of people's time, unfortunately. Makes me feel old. Your kids loved it too. I think Kirby's Air Ride is actually maybe the first video game I ever experienced with, like, an achievement system, too. And I was so enamored with it at the time. I mean, achievements are all over the place these days. But back then, I wasn't playing, like, PC games all the time or anything like that. I was mainly a Nintendo, like, gamer. Playing my Zelda and Mario games on my GameCube, on my Wii, on my N64, all that good stuff. And Kirby's Air Ride, they had that whole like little grid system, right? Where it's like the achievements were like you do something in the game. It wouldn't even tell you what you have to do, I don't think, at least for a lot of them. And then it would like unlock a little square on this massive, like, I don't even know how big the grid was. It felt enormous at the time. It felt like it was like a 12 by 12 grid or something with like so many like spaces. Maybe even bigger than that, honestly, like 15 by 15. I just remember looking at it in awe and being like, there's how many things, look at how many things you can do in this game, man. It's the greatest game of all time. They'll never make a game that's this big. Ever again. Turns out we were just we hadn't even started the climb on the mountain of gaming yet at that point. You make me feel old. I think I am old compared to most of chat, but there are definitely some chatters who are older than me. I need to get up to 10 squids here, right? Haven't had nearly as much luck with the squid bait today. I guess I was just getting like really lucky last time or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just getting unlucky today. It could go either way, I guess. if we're talking in terms of like gaming consoles, instead of just saying our numerical age, because it's more fun to talk in terms of like back in my day kind of stuff. The first gaming console that I had, that I remember having, remember experiencing games with and owning games on, was the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES. I only had a little bit of that before I had the N64 though. Then the N64 was like probably like the first like the first one I got really invested in. I had a Super Nintendo and a couple games for it. I distinctly remember Super Mario, like playing Super Mario World was like my first game ever on that console. I don't know if it was my first like video game I ever played, because I think I did play some like very basic computer games before that. Your first console was the Wii? Bro, I remember standing in line outside Toys R Us with my mom for the Wii. I think it was one of those situations where like my parents wanted to get me a Wii for Christmas, but they but like it was in such high demand that they couldn't get one. So like I opened a box on Christmas Day and it had like a little piece of paper on it that had a picture of the Wii, and it was like, I owe you one Nintendo Wii basically, and I was so excited. And then we spent like I forget how many weeks just like going out and trying to like find one, and eventually managed to secure one, but it was a hard-fought battle, dude. Good times though. Very good times. I'd like my rewards, please. Scarecrow, wedding ring, cinder shards, and more metal detector stuff at the traveling cart, which means more opportunities for artifacts and minerals, I do believe. Lovely. Nothing earth-shattering as far as those unlocks go, but good to have them. During the Squidfest with targeted bait, you should hook about 90 to 95% squid, depending on the time of day. Maybe we'll get more now that it's like later in the day here, we'll see. Either way, that's a good allotment of stuff here. I'm probably just going to straight up sell the treasure chest, to be perfectly honest with you. I know it's a good gift, but it's also a lot of money. Like 5,000, that's more money than I currently even have in my pocket. Petition to get Argon to play Monkey Island on stream one day. Daisy, is that like the... Is that... What is Monkey Island? Like, I know the name, but I know basically next to nothing about the game. Is that one of those point-and-click adventure games? Like the Sierra-style, like, point-and-click adventures where it's, like, really obtuse and cryptic to try and figure it out, and you feel like... It's like... You start in like a freaking field and there's like an apple tree next to you and you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to click the apple tree and try and get some apples. And then your guy walks over to the apple tree and like a bear falls out of the apple tree and eats you. And it's like, sorry, you can't pick the apples until you have level 3 protective headwear or something. And it's like, well, how the heck was I supposed to know that was going to happen, dude? Well, just one of those beautiful trial and error point and click adventure style games where like you don't know what's lethal until after you've clicked it. You don't think it's as much moon logic, so maybe it's a little more playable, for lack of a better word, than some of those games. Because a lot of those games, you literally, like, no matter how good you are at solving puzzles, the solution to the puzzles is so outside the realm of logic that it's like, you literally either have to have, like, a strategy guide and know what you're doing going into it, or you have to click on every available pixel, and then when you get a new item, you go back through the game and click on every available pixel again. And you just, like, sweep and comb through the game every single time and using every item on every other item. It's like, oh, what happens if I use this hockey stick on this pumpkin? You use it and you like smash open the pumpkin and you get the pumpkin seeds that you can trade to the raven, and the raven will give you a magnifying glass that you can use to examine the fine print of the newspaper so you can figure out where to go. It never stops, man. It never stops. It sounds more like Dragon's Lair. It was designed to eat quarters. Dragon's Lair is infamous, yeah, for that. I've never played Dragon's Lair, but I definitely would. I think there's ways to play it now for sure that are not I mean, obviously you don't want to play it in an actual arcade these days. Just play it on like, is there like a PC port of Dragon's Lair? I know there's like an NES version. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd made a video about that at some point. I'm having an imaginary argument with a game that isn't like that. I'm not saying that Monkey Island is like that. I'm just saying that my perception of Monkey Island is that it's in that similar vein of games. But if you're telling me that there's actually like some logic to it that isn't completely obtuse, and it's actually like a solvable puzzle game, or even I don't even know if it is a puzzle game, to be honest with you. Can we be real though and say now officially that point and click adventure games are actually just puzzle games with it in a different skin? Like, the fact that point-and-click adventure games are called point-and-click adventure games instead of having the word puzzle anywhere in the title is kind of crazy, right? They're literally, like, such... I mean, I get it. You go on an adventure while pointing and clicking around. But, like, the point-and-clicking lends itself primarily to puzzle-related gameplay, not, like, action-oriented gameplay. There are action-oriented point-and-click puzzle games. Ooh! Not only is it like one of the first freaking treasure chests I've seen all day, it's a golden treasure chest. All right, hold on. I gotta lock in and actually catch this fish now. I don't know if this is a squid or not. Confirmed not a squid. What do we got, though? Maybe the most disappointing freaking golden treasure chest I've seen in my entire life, actually. Puzzle games with guesswork sometimes if the writing is off. Yeah. Incredible gold chest. Most valuable gold chest of all time. What about Myst? M-Y-S-T. I've heard good things about Myst as well. Can anyone vouch for Myst? That's an oldie for sure. I don't know how many people have experience with Myst. I feel like it's I feel like I've watched like a video essay about Myst at some point in the past. Like I've never played it, but I have a very clear mental image of what that game looks like. And it's got like kind of an infamous amount of strange puzzling in it, I think. You missed that game? Okay, +2. I'm guessing our daily luck is not nearly as good today as it was yesterday, because we have hardly seen any treasure chests at all. I have no way to bolster those odds either. I got nothing. No, like... I can't use a freaking treasure bobber. I can't change my professions or anything. We're just stuck with what we got here. The squid row may not be meant to be on this day. We got at least one, which is better than nothing, but... unfortunately, it's not something where you can like use one to make more. We have to actually get one this way. Magnet bait. Oh, I guess I could do magnet bait, yeah. Well, that's assuming I even have the crafting recipe for magnet bait, which I very well might not. I don't, yeah, so. And I don't think you can like buy magnets from Will. Oh, you can buy magnets at the casino, right? And we do have access to the casino. So that is... there's technically a path forward there, but... going to bed, Durmeister. Fair enough. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Dragon's Lair is available on Steam. Reviews say it's broken for some. On Switch in a 3-game pack. And several online emulators. So we got options. We got options is what you're telling me. How hard do you think it would be if I went into Dragon's Lair blind and tried to beat it? Because it's an arcade game. They're designed to be so obtuse that you're like unable to solve it in a single sitting because they want you to put in more and more quarters, as many quarters as humanly possible. So it's designed to be like an unfair experience. But surely with enough time. Surely with enough time and determination. We could get there. I have faith. And enough quarters. Give it 100 tries. Would 100 tries be enough? Imagine getting 100 tries on an arcade machine. Putting in a quarter for 100 tries. 100 quarters? That's 25 bucks, dude. Which is still, I mean, it's cheaper than a lot of games these days. So you know what? Maybe it's fair. Maybe if you add up all the quarters you put in, then you would then you have like the actual retail price of a game. That would be a fun like thought experiment, dude, or a fun like little stream idea. I don't know if it's a stream idea for me, but it would be fun to at least see how it goes. Have someone play through Dragon's Lair blind like that. See how many times they die. Or they get a game over or whatever the fail state is in the game. Because I don't know if like you have to put in a new quarter every time you die, or if you have like a certain number of lives or whatever. Count how many times they are, and then count, and then add, and then multiply that by the number of quarters they would have had to put in to succeed, and just see how much money they would have spent on it. Then compare that to how much the actual retail price of the game is. See whether it was a bargain to buy it for retail or whether you got scammed. I don't know how much the game is, but I'd have to, unless it's exorbitantly expensive, I feel like you're probably getting your money's worth just paying for the retail experience. That is my personal hunch. After this day, can I see the fish that we updated so you can update your list? Or the fish that we caught so you can update the list? Absolutely. We're nearing the end of this one anyway here. You got a cold front where you live? You're no longer melting? I'm happy to hear that for you, Tic Tac. It's getting cooler here as well. We experienced our first dusting of snow. Well, actually, like our first dusting of snow was probably like a little more than a week ago. But like I woke up yesterday morning and there was like a more solid dusting of snow, I'll say. I think it's mostly melted by this point, but it was there for like at least like half a day. We're starting to get to that point where the weather is turning, the temperature is getting colder. And I am so here for it. I do still have to have my fan on, and like I still have to make sure I'm dressed in cool enough clothes for the stream, because my room is quite well insulated. But I'm not dying of heat. I'm not absolutely sweltering like I'm in a freaking oven in Hansel and Gretel or something like that. No, no, no. It's much more manageable now. Probably the snow not too far off there. It's very hit or miss, like when the first snow falls. When the first proper snow falls, like I should say. Because like I said, we get dustings of snow here and there, but the actual first, like, big fall of snow usually probably doesn't happen until, like, at like earliest is going to be, well, earliest honestly is probably like late October, but that hasn't happened in quite a few years at this point. I feel like most of the time it's like mid-November to early December kind of thing. Although it's been getting pushed back later and later more with the like in recent years. You love the cold and snow, but sadly it's horrible for your asthma. Yeah. I don't have asthma, but like you definitely get the shortness of breath. So I can only imagine how someone with asthma would experience it. Very pretty to look at, though. Very pretty to look at. It's easy to romanticize snow and the cold and all that stuff until you have to like drive in it or like walk for an extended period of time in it. And then you really start to be like, why the heck did I want this so much? Why the heck did I really... Oh my gosh, I've been walking through this... I've been walking through 2 feet of snow for the past 30 minutes trying to get to where I need to go. It's minus 15 degrees. And that's a mild day. That's a mild day in terms of Canadian winters. Used to roll snowballs down the street and put them on sleighs. That actually sounds so magical. Not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna pick up my bait maker. Did not get our squid roe, unfortunately. Well, we got the 1 squid roe, which, you know what? Might as well eat it. It's not like there's any good reason to save it, right? We need 2 regardless, so... Bro, why did it change color when I ate it? My immersion! My immersion, bro. That is 235 things eaten, though. Squid roe can officially be added to our spreadsheet. Boom. One of the less common ones. I believe for Algo's community center bundle, we don't need squid roe, we need midnight squid roe, which is even harder to get. Where is Algo's? It's like a green one on the side here somewhere. Exclamation point Algo. Egg bundle. Did I change the total? 235 should be the right new total. It is, yeah, but thanks for keeping me honest. Yeah, you need midnight squid roe. Algo popped into the comments of the last VOD again, by the way, and he was like, my bundle difficulty settings saved me on this, because apparently, like, I think the bundle difficulty settings that I have for these, I had as many bundles as possible, but make those bundles easy. That way, like, I can experience a great breadth of different themes, but I'm not stuck for too long on any one bundle. If you crank up the difficulty of the bundles, apparently, I mean, he is the 999 stack guy, so I don't know how many of these you normally need to get for this bundle. I feel like Algo's not going to be cruel enough to be like, yeah, let's make him get 999 tea sets or books of mystery. I mean, at least he does give you some outs here at the very least. These are some hard things to get 999 of, though, which is kind of the whole point, obviously. But this unlocks my island trader. That's actually like such a good thing to unlock too. All right. I will deal with this inventory. Actually, no, I can sell some of the stuff right now. Hold on a second. Treasure chest I can sell. Tuna I do need some of. I'm going to save. I only have 2 tunas right here. Sell those. Sell that. Sell the chi beans. And do I dare to sell even more squids, or do I take the squids out and start smoking them? Nah, I'm just gonna sell like half of them. We'll save a nice little pile of tunas here. Pile of squids even. Alright, I'm okay with that. Put all that away in there. Put these away in here. I'll sort through this in the morning and figure out what I want to like bring to different chests and stuff. Do I care about keeping the bait maker with me? I might, because I might end up doing more, whatchamacallit, fishing later on. That is a lot of fishing to start off the stream with, though, so maybe we pivot to other things for the rest of it. We shall see. Either way, that is 11,000, almost $12,000 off of that. We take those. 2 tunas. 2 tunas. Tortuga. Anyway, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do on this day in the Ultimate Foodie Challenge right after this ad break. Please, if you do happen to get an ad, feel free to skip it at the earliest possible convenience. I appreciate you sticking around, though. The ads do help support the stream. Thank you, thank you. Pop an ad in there. Boom. Any dodgers? Anyone dodging the ad? Without ad block or YouTube Premium? Forever dodging. Jump to the ad. Premium dodger. Let's go. Did I check the fish list yet? I have not checked the fish list yet, but I can open up the fish list because we're waiting on ads anyway, so boom. The second page of the fish list is fully done, by the way, so we don't need to worry about any of that. The Dodgers. Oh, we shouldn't be talking about the Dodgers, right? I'm not even a sports ball fan. Yeah, I'm the kind of person that calls it sports ball. And even I was watching that game, man. Even I was watching that game. It was a tragic state of affairs. No spoilers. You have other reasons for hating the Dodgers? Fair enough. You heard from your husband about what was going on that day? It was a historic game, and it was an exciting game to watch. Yeah, World Series of Baseball. You believe it's updated? You can get the catfish, octopus, red snapper, ice pip, scorpion carp, mutant carp, sturgeon, lingcod, halibut, woodskip, glacierfish, void salmon, slime jack, cave jelly. That's all, folks. Mutant carp, wait. Mutant carp. Wait, I got a freaking mutant carp right there, bro. I caught a mutant carp. We're chill. Oh, you have mutant carp in your list. Okay, you removed the mutant carp. I see. I was so locked in on trying to do it as like the poke wrap that I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, we got some good fishing options there. Gotta fish 'em all. Stardew Valley. Can I copy that list? Copy. And let me open a freaking notepad. Notepad++. Bro, I still have the old lists from the last stream. It's still open in Notepad++. How about that? The old list of fish. Who would have thought? Thank you, Miss Palindrome. All right. Let's get on with our day here, shall we? We've got Queen of Sauce. We've got Traveling Cart. We got Harvey's birthday. That's a pretty big one, dude. How close is Harvey to max hearts here? He's only 3 hearts away. He must have decayed, I guess, because this is like white, which means there's not an actual check there, because it's not colored in like that. So he must have gotten him to 6 hearts, and then he decayed. But that's fine, because now we should be able to get him all the way up to 8 hearts and get that final check. With a single coffee, I would assume. Because we have the double friendship multiplier. So grab a coffee for him. It'll be easy as that. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. What do I need to bring? So we need to go back to the main farm area. We haven't been there all stream so far. Gonna bring this. Bring all the fishies. I'm gonna bring that stonefish as well, I think. Bring the ores here. And bring the geodes. I will need to bring mystery boxes and stuff as well. For right now, this is fine. Do I want to keep the triple shot espresso with me? I can start making more triple shot espresso now, can't I? Because I have the recipe and stuff for it. We can start like actually just using triple shot espresso for the sake that you normally use it for in the game. Oops, I accidentally used my coffee. Sorry, we still got plenty of coffee left in there. Roasted hazelnuts. Have I... Hold on, is it even on my list? Roasted hazelnuts. I mean, it's got the little icon next to it. Hold up a second. Hold on a freaking tick. Leave that in there. Let's roast some freaking hazelnuts, bro. Mushroom tree seed. How about that? And I can eat the roasted hazelnuts. Good eye, Miss Palindrome. I wasn't even looking for that. Eat those roasted hazelnuts for a nice, clean, progressive axe upgrade. That's a gold axe, dude. Get some copper axes in chat. That's exciting. Tool upgrades are important, man. Tool upgrades are important. Let me add that to the cooked dishes section over here. Roasted hazelnuts. Beautiful. Do we see any other symbols? I mean, there are plenty of other symbols for things that I still have to cook, but... Let me cook. I can cook cookies, but I need an egg for it, which would need to... I'd have to go and buy one from Krobus at this point in my life. All right, Queen of Sauce should be another check as well. 3 golden walnuts out of that. Not mad about that at all. Copper axe? I don't even know her. That's pretty good. Calamari had a symbol. I do have to cook fried calamari, which is to be expected. Can I cook fried calamari? Do I have the recipe? Wheat flour, squid, and oil. Hold up a second. Hold on a second. I got freaking squids, bro. Where are my squids? Yeah, I have squids in my inventory. That's why I can cook it. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fool. That's hearts with Lewis, by the way. Weird. But a check is a check is a check. You appreciate all the freaking checks. Okay, I need to make sure I don't miss Harvey wheresoever he may be. I guess I can just head straight to his house, actually. We know where he is. Oh, wait a second. I don't know where his room is. He's probably going to be in his room, right? Or wait, no, I do know where his room is. Surely it's in here somewhere. Let me see. Control F, Harvey. Harvey's clinic, yes. Harvey's room leads to Willie's shop. Oh, we don't actually know where Harvey's room is yet. That's a location we have not yet found, or at least I haven't tracked it on the on the sheet. Okay, when does Harvey come down from his room? So if I can just like wait here for a little bit, then I will. Let's see, winter. What's the day today? Winter 14th, Sunday. Regular schedule. He's in his room until 8, and then he leaves. Yeah, okay, so he's about to come down. I'll just wait here. If I was reading his schedule correctly, he should be down any moment now. Do we know where Harvey's bedroom door leads? It leads to Willie's shop, yeah. Oh, wait, I can get Penny's 6 heart event while I'm here, actually, while I'm waiting for this. I should be able to, because Penny should be at home right now. Yeah, dude. There we go. I completely forgot about this. I got so enamored with the Squidfest shenanigans. This is an actual important heart event, man. We get new food in this one. Beatrix, you came at a good time. I'm just about finished cooking a new recipe I invented. I am the ultimate foodie. And the ultimate food critic. Let me just finish up real quick. That's not a good sound to hear when you're cooking, I don't think. Hammers banging? Give it a little taste. I mean, we eat everything. Looks down with wide eyes at the bowl of charcoal in front of me. I mean, that looks pretty good, to be fair, based on the sprite. I've eaten vegetable medley. No, dude, that's not how that's supposed to work. That's really funny, actually. That's really funny, man. Wait, confirmed? Under the hood, it's just vegetable medley all this time? It's not actually, lore-wise, it's always been vegetable medley? Oh, man. No, we stick to our guns on this one. We play pretend. That's the way these heart events work. She tells us it's one thing, and it uses the sprite for another thing, and even if the Archipelago Randomizer gets confused, it's fine. It's fine. If you weren't playing with these, like, our ultimate foodie rules, and you were just going for, like the food sanity checks, though, in the game, that would be a clever way to get, like, your vegetable medley check. That was delicious, by the way. Yay! Such a relief to hear that. I've been working so hard on this recipe, and I'm really proud of it. Yeah, I won't take the wind out of her sails. Since the first person to try it, I'm going to name this one Chili de Beatrix. Are you sure it's not just a vegetable medley? Chili de Beatrix has officially been consumed, and now we're going to watch a movie at 8:30 a.m. 8:10 a.m. even. Oh, hi, Penny. She was just about to leave, too. That was, like, perfect timing. Okay, Harvey should be down pretty soon here, unless I misread things, but let me add that to my list. We only add one thing to the list, even though... So we'll have to remember that, like, vegetable medley, when we actually do get a chance to eat it, it's not going to show that we have a check for it anymore, but it will... We still have to eat it for our own rules. Penny's chili has been consumed. Quote-unquote chili. You wouldn't want your name tied to it? You're not supposed to cook with a hammer? That explains a lot. Bro, I thought Harvey was supposed to be down here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he would have been down here by now. There he is. Okay, I was a little ahead of it. Ancient Science for maxing out friendship with Harvey. Love that. Now that you know my secret, I might as well give you an update. I was significantly less winded after aerobics class this week. Wait, Pog. We respect, we stan a good, healthy exercise lifestyle. Let me go add Harvey to our max friends list here after that. Beautiful. And Harvey, beautiful. Update, perfect. Bing, bang, boom. Did I add roasted hazelnuts to the counter in to-do? You think it should be at 238? I added it in the spreadsheet, but not in to-do. The list on the spreadsheet says 237. Cooked dishes. I added roasted hazelnuts. I added Penny's chili. So I think we're all caught up. Unless I'm missing something there, but it looks like we're all caught up. Good looking out, though. Traveling cart. What do we got today? Also got to smoke some fish for the raccoons. Good reminder to have there as we wander by. Bream, slime, rare crow number 4, tiger's eye, which is a new thing that we can get. That is a new donation. 2,200 for a tiger's eye, though. I don't know. That's a bit of a tough sell for me. We're up to 22% on our stock, which is very nice. And the homie gadget, which I think I already have some of these, like one of these set aside for when I have to craft a farm computer. So I don't think there's anything here that I'm super interested in, to be honest. I can also, boom, knock that off. Get the rare crow number 4. It doesn't show up every time. Oh wait, rare crow number 4 is a check. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Well, what is it? It gets me a freaking lifesaver. I mean, do I care? Do I care? Gets me the lifesaver. At least it's not Lupini. So what? Get it? You want me to pay $4,000, a quarter of my net worth, for a lifesaver? I don't love the candy that much. Every check helps the stock. This better go up to 23%. SMH my head. Well, now I have it. 36 checks in the mail, by the way. It will eventually go up. I know. It's not every check is going to get us a percentage. In fact, most of them won't, but I want my instant gratification and I want it now. All right, seeds can go in here for right now. Love gift, fried calamari can go in there. Don't know what we're doing with the milk yet, actually. Also, I need to consider what fish I need to smoke. Can I just put squid and tuna and stuff in there? I think I still need to smoke all these. Oh, I can smoke a ghost fish as well for the raccoons. Check the mail. I will. Just give me a minute here. Give me a minute to get my wits about me. I'm feeling rather unwitted right now. Pop all those in there. Always be smelting. Bro, I took only one gold ore out. That's not how that works, if only. Fresh Funk Produce, thank you for the 99-cent super chat, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Nala loves the new cat bed. I'm so excited. We get cat bed pics in the Discord. I would love that. Okay, so I need to save one tuna for a... Oh, we have Midnight Carp Row as well. We got things to take care of here. Save one tuna for the fish pond. Save one... Well, we don't need to save a squid for the fish pond. I'll take all these squids and smoke them, though. These 3 need to be smoked, I'm fairly sure. Let me just look and see. Do I need smoked tuna? Let's see. Smoked... Smoked stonefish, yes. Smoked tuna, yes. And smoked squid, yes. Okay. So let me... Oh, we got a smoked ghost fish in here already, actually. Was that me getting ahead of the raccoon thing, or did I still need to eat one of those? Smoked. I still need to eat a smoked ghost fish, so I need to do a second one here anyway. All right. Boom, boom. Actually, just leave all the squid in there. Boom, boom, boom. I'll hold on to that for right now. I'm going to do another ghost fish here just to get it done for the raccoons, because that is a good check right there. And smoked chub. So I'm going to go ahead and chow down on both of these. No new checks for either of them, because the flavored stuff doesn't count, but still, got to do it for ourselves. A little smoked ghost fish. What do you think a ghost fish tastes like? $2.39. That's going to be smoked ghost fish and smoked chub. Beautiful. Okay. I should keep this... Well, I should leave the coal here, actually. Oh, I can smoke something else. Smoke this freaking stonefish, bro. Yeah. Speaking of your cat, she left you a quote-unquote present in your shoe today. Classic cat behavior. Just a reminder that it's their house, you're just living in it. You don't make the rules, they do. Ooh, Chi Bean. Souza, welcome on in. Good to see you, as always. I'll plant the Chi Bean here. Why the heck not, dudes? Lucky Star Shards, let's go. Do I still need fire quartz for anything? I can use it to craft more dehydrators in the future if I want to. Trilobite is also a donation. Pop that in there. Milk we save for something. We'll cook something with it in the near future here. All right, we got 36 checks. Let's run through them real quick here, shall we? Boom, 5 beach warp totems. Little recycling machine for our troubles. A little ostrich incubator for even more troubles. Don't know what we're going to do with that necessarily. I still need to craft myself an ostrich incubator at some point. 5 gold walnuts. Auto grabber. Oh, right, the auto grabber. Wait, we can do stuff with that, I think. $1,500. 4 omni geodes. 20 cinder shards. Another golden walnut. And you get a crystallarium. And you... Oh my gosh, the dopamine rush, dude. We're only a third of the way through our checks here, too. Slime incubator. That's deconstructor fodder if I've ever seen it. Quality bobber. Bone sword. I thought it was Haley's iron for a second. It had kind of the same look to it. Pomegranate sapling. 6 magma geodes. Ancient seed. 10 deluxe fertilizer. A bee house, and I'm getting freaking full on the stuff here, dude. Go ahead and put some of this stuff away. Holy cow. That's the wrong chest. Just go through and put away some of the stuff that I can. I'm just gonna... This is not working out as well as I would have hoped. Boom. Boom. Alright, slime incubator is gonna get deconstructed, like I said. Can do that. Mixed flower seeds can go into here. Auto grabber, not sure what I'm gonna do with that just yet, to be perfectly blunt. It's a good amount of chi beans out of that, dude. Very nice. We got chi fruit to harvest here as well. Hello, hello, Souza. Cinder shards. I can go ahead and pop over into the mines chest here. Crystallarium. I'll pop down next to my other crystallarium, which I think is currently just processing jade, right? We're just in the classic jade crystallarium gambit. Or maybe not, actually. Unless I have jade over in this chest, which I might. Yeah, I do. Okay. Boom. Okay, a pomegranate sapling. I am content to just sell. Ancient seeds. Go over there. The freaking bone sword. I don't know what I want to do with a bone sword. I just get rid. Do I just sell it? I mean, I can't sell it in the shipping bin. I'll just leave it there for right now. And quality bobber can go in there. All right, auto grabber. Put a pin in that one. Magma geodes, hold on for geode crushing. Here, have this letter. What the heck? Accept a new quest. Catch a Lingcod, bring Willy a Lingcod, and bring the Wizard of Void Essence. Both of those are very doable quests. I should look through my quests really quick and just see which ones, get a good refresher on which ones I can actually do. Hello, Greg. A new Greg to add to the pile. My homie hearts. Crystal Path recipe. The Gourmand statue. He's so beautiful. Very nice. And they're talking about the night market. Oh, night market, man. Night market's going to be... Oh, there's going to be stuff to do there. There's going to be stuff... At the very least, there's going to be more fishing to be done. I was going to put marble in the crystallarium. Oh, you're right, because I do need to do the marble crafting thing. Boom, 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 boom. Even more fire quartz, huh? Jamborite and obsidian are not new. Store the fire quartz. Obsidian is a loved gift for Sebastian, but Sebastian we're already max friendship with, so we can go ahead and comfortably sell that. Right? I think so. Put away the cinder shards there. Magma geodes into the crushers. There's a lot of farm maintenance to do today, which is to be expected given that I was away from the farm doing like Squidfest stuff for a while there. Gourmand statue. I'm gonna have him just watching over me from a distance, eerily. Greg can pop down over here. Pine tar, sure. My second wedding ring. I can wear one on each hand now, not one on each finger. Beatrix does have more than 2 fingers. Confirmed. Midnight Carp Row. Now, is this my first Midnight Carp Row, or is this my second here? Have I already eaten Midnight Carp Row? I have not, so bottom's freaking up. We got a panning spot there as well. Very nice. That gets me to 240 items eaten. You'll love to see it. On the back of Midnight Carp Row. Right above Midnight Squid Row, which will hopefully come nice and quick. I'm hoping that the night market is kind to us in that regard. All right. What is all this? Dried coconuts? I'm pretty sure I was just drying those to get more value out of them, right? I don't think I actually need to eat the dried coconuts. No more than like 1 that I needed to eat. Yeah, dried coconuts are good. We don't need to eat any of these. I could have grabbed the other stuff while I was in there, just do my due diligence, but should we craft the crystal path? We will. Just give me, I mean, there's lots to do on the farm, like I said. There's a lot of stuff for us to catch up on here, so give me a minute. But I will get there, I promise. If I go through all my stuff and then I'm like, I think we're good, and I'm obviously forgetting something, then you can start shouting at me, but for right now, let me cook. Let me cook. I appreciate you looking out, though. All right, chi fruit. I do need to do dried chi fruit still. I did dried chi fruit I already ate it, but I need to do 1 for the money and 2 for the show. Which means 1 for Alago's bundle. The rest, I think we can just ship. Because I already have chi fruit set aside or already eaten via jelly and wine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either already processing here or I've already done it. Can you deconstruct the wedding rings? Unfortunately not, Elisenda. Rings are not deconstructible. It would be amazing if we could, because then we could just get, like, free prismatic shards that way. But, alas. Concerned Dave thought it was too powerful. Alright. We can go ahead and put all these sons of guns in there. Boom, 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 and mango. Very nice. Grab these two as well. The ghost fish is for the raccoons. The smoked stonefish is for yours truly. A whole stonefish smoked to perfection. I still don't know if I would trust eating a stonefish, even when smoked. I feel like I'd break my teeth on that one, but Beatrix is built different. She's capable of eating literally anything you put on her plate, even things that are otherwise deemed inedible by so-called scholars. All right, we got a new fish to smoke here as well. Boom, boom. Do that, do that. I think we're caught up here for right now. Be concerned about the venom. Yeah, I guess that too. I guess, you know, the fact that it's like literally toxic venom that will probably kill you is also a mild concern. But Beatrix has an iron gullet. How many new things are we adding to our list here? Aged blue discus roe. I should add these to the spreadsheet before I eat them, because it's one of those situations where we've got so much to eat. So little time, so much to eat. So let me move the spreadsheet over so I can see this properly here. Boom. Okay, what do we got here? Blue discus roe, snow yam, winter root, purple mushroom, wild horseradish. Let me start with the blue discus roe here. Aged blue discus roe, perfect. Every time I click this window, though, it's causing chat to go away because it gets like, y'all get overwritten. There we go, now that looks better. Ooh, I love a little meteoroids to chill out to. All right, we need pickled snow yam, winter root, purple mushroom, and wild horseradish. We go to the pickled section here. Pickled winter root, pickled snow yam, pickled purple mushroom, and pickled wild horseradish. Beautiful. And last but not least, a little smoked stonefish for the road. Where are you at? Where are you at? Dude, there's too many items in Stardew Valley. I have to keep... There's so much to scroll through. Smoked stonefish. I found it. I found it. You're obviously biased, but meteoroids could be louder, right? Maybe I need to do some audio rebalancing here. We'll see. Because there are some songs that could stand to be louder. Not just meteoroids. I'm with you, though. It's a good song. Alright. Resituate my windows here. You would say no to that. The eternal struggle of audio balancing, because everyone has different setups, so everyone's going to have different opinions. Alright, let's eat them all, man. Let's eat them all. Two new edible items. Pickled snow yam. Pickled winter root as number 3. It's a lot of pickling, man. My tongue... Beatrix's tongue is going to be all, like, pimply after how much sour brine she's eating with all these pickles, dude. Pickled wild horseradish. And then a smoked stonefish to wash it all down. A little smoky aftertaste on the end. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. If you've eaten too many pickles in one sitting, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where your tongue gets all, like, weird and prickly, right? That's not just me. Or maybe I'm just allergic to pickles and I don't know it. But I feel like that's a... Oh, I should have taken my mini obelisk, dude. You heard pimply? Yeah, pimply. It's like your tongue gets, like, all sour and briny, and you get, like, little pimples on your tongue. They're not really pimples, but your tongue gets, like, it gains, like, a different texture for a little while. Because it's, like, retracting into itself, almost. Anyway. Who wants a smoked ghost fish? I know at least one raccoon who does. Here you go, buddy. I'll take your stump brazier recipe and take that one home. We're doing great, Bobo. So happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. That might be an allergic reaction. I haven't eaten pickles recently, so I'll test it out and I'll let you know how that goes. Marble. I only need the one marble, right? Am I able to make a marble brazier right now, or am I just, like, future-proofing? That's a stone brazier. Cannot do the stump brazier yet, because the recipe will come in the mail tomorrow. Crystal Path recipe, though. Might as well do that. Little Joja furniture catalog. Ew, dude. Why would they... Why is that even here, man? I don't want Joja furniture. What are we doing, man? No. No, no, no. Fitting for Beatrix? She has been a Joja girly in her past life. That is true. Okay. How are we looking now? How are we feeling about the state of the farm now? I can go smoke some more fish if I want to, but honestly, I don't really want to. Not just yet, anyway. I'm gonna bring Homie a gift because they deserve it. Let's bring Homie a freaking... I can get rid of this marble now, right, in the crystallarium here, and I can do more jade stuff. Because now I can donate one marble, and I can use one marble for crafting, so we should be good there. Boom. And I'm gonna grab a jade, and yeah, we'll grab an amethyst too. Why the heck not, man? Amethyst for Homie. Shouldn't we use the star drop teas to get checks? We probably should, honestly. Like, I'm feeling like saving them for birthdays is not even that big of a, like, swing anymore. Because we can just give, like, even a liked gift on someone's birthday, and it gets us so many friendship points that we don't even need to really worry about the star drop teas. Probably still better off saving them. Homie, by the way, Homie. Daisy, thank you for the 3 months at the Electron level, by the way. Can you try the minecarts? I can go to town and I can go to the bus stop. Go to the mines. These are not randomized. These just go wherever. It was a good thought, though. I think it's worth maxing people when we're close since we have 2 times already. Yeah. Star Drop Tea normally gives you only one, it only normally gives you one friendship heart with somebody, but because we have 2 times multiplier, we should get 2 hearts when we give someone a Star Drop Tea. Which means we could look at some of the people that we're, like, close to maxing out with, like Maru, for instance. I could give Maru a Star Drop Tea, and that would get her to 8 hearts, and then we're maxed. Could do the same with probably somebody else in here somewhere. Or we could give it to someone like Homie who we've got low friendship with right now. But Homie's pretty easy to befriend as long as I remember to actually, like, go out of my way to talk to them. We have 2 times decay as well, yeah. So the more people we can get to max friendship to prevent that decay, the better off we'll be. I think I'm willing to commit our Star Drop Teas to that, to be honest with you. Does George have a winter birthday? He's a fall birthday. That's right, I forgot George's birthday. SMH. How many Star Drop Teas do I have right now? Alright, gonna be in here. I've only got 2. So I could give 1 to Leia and 1 to Maru if I wanted to. Because they're both 2 hearts away, right? Leia is 2 hearts away, and Maru, we already saw, was 2 hearts away. So that'd be 2 checks I can just go get right now if I want to. Assuming I can find them. Leia might be at the saloon. We'll see. Hold on, let me just look up their schedules here. Start with Maru here. On winter 14th, Sunday, she will be... At 6:30 p.m., she's getting up from the bench and walking home. So if I don't catch her between now and when she gets home, then she's gonna have to be... Then I'm gonna have to go to Ginger Island to get her. But I think I can catch her. I think I can go fast enough. I should be able to get there. I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Go, go, go. Oh, I should have gone to the mountains and walked down. You're so right. I could have caught her. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get her here, actually. The mountains might have gotten me there. She gone. She's freaking gone, dude. Son of a gun. The mountains wins again. I mean, I can go to Ginger Island and still catch her by going like inside the house. I just don't know if I want to commit like $1,000 to do that right now when I could just wait for a different day. What about Leia? Winter 14th Sunday. She is at the Stardrop Saloon, which is in town here, right? She has our auto petter. Oh, she does have the auto petter on right now. That's why we're getting like more friendship with her, right? Go in here. Is it this way? No, that's Skull Cavern. This is Stardrop Saloon, right? Yeah. Look at all these people to talk to as well. Might as well get some extra talking points in. I know I've already befriended a lot of these people, but if I'm here anyway. Here you go, Leia. Enjoy. Progressive Barn! Marnie, where are you? I need you now more than ever. I've got a coop and I've got a barn. I've got both, but I don't have Marnie! Ah! I'm screaming, man. I'm crying. What the heck, dude? Oh, we can get ostriches. Wait, you're right. We have an ostrich incubator. Can I get an ostrich egg? Can I get an ostrich egg from the journal scrap? Do I have the journal scrap? Can I go get the journal scrap? Thank you, Leia. Thank you. Your house was a disappointment, unfortunately, in this challenge, but you yourself, that's wonderful. Sebastian Hearts by talking to Willy as well. That's not Max with Willy, but it is Max with Leia. So let me go add that to the list here. Agent Spicy Panda, thank you for renewing your membership at the Electron level, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate the support. All right. And Leia has now been maxed out. I may be best friends with Leia, but I'm still not good enough friends to call her Leia. Or maybe I'm too good of friends to call her Leia. Only I know the truth. Buy Shane a beer? You know what? Valid. He's not Max friends. I could buy Shane a beer. You could have a beer with him. I've gotten everything in here before, right? I've already gone through and checked all this stuff. Health enzyme for that one. 5,000. Should I just buy that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I want to if I want to buy that one. It's a check, which will get me more stuff for the traveling cart. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll bite the bullet. We're going for 100% completion in our Archipelago Randomizer. Not really, but what if? Not really, unless. Here you go, Shane. No hearts with that, but that's okay. All right, Clint. Hello, Clint. Long time no see. That's good enough for right now. Is there anyone else that this Stardrop Tea would benefit? I guess Shane is actually pretty darn close. If I go, because I know I gave him a beer just now, but the Stardrop Tea exists outside the realm of normal gift giving, so you can give it to someone even if you've already given them a gift. Gus and Emily. Where's Emily at? Emily's at 3. What's Gus at? Gus is at 4. Oh, it's sashimi to Gus is what you're saying. Oh, I see. I see. A little sashimi stuff. Sashimi for Gus. Because why the heck not? What about for Clint? And you know what? Star Drop tea, Shane, it's your lucky day. Beer in one hand, tea in the other. Give me that combat level, bro. Thank you. We crave the Junimo Kart. You gotta wait till the end. I regret to inform you. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Also, it's a crying shame that we cannot eat the Star Drop tea, or I guess rather drink the Star Drop tea ourselves. I get that, like, you wouldn't want to do that because it's designed to be like a special gift for somebody. But like it's tea and you can't drink it, man. A crying shame. That's what I'm saying. What do I want to do with this milk? Can I do something with the milk right now? Artichoke dip? That's not new. What do I need the milk for? Miner's treat. I need cave carrots for the miner's treat. Can I go to the mines and get some cave carrots real quick, you think? I could probably do that. Is there anything else? These are all the ones that are on my list right now, but I haven't updated that cooking list in a while, so there's a chance that there's something milky that I could use here instead, like the omelet, but I need an egg for that. I guess if I get ostriches going, that is a source of eggs. It'll be a slow source of eggs, at least until I get a good amount of ostriches raised up, but it will theoretically eventually be a source of eggs. I'm gonna go for the cave carrots, I think. I'm gonna go try and get some cave carrots from the mines. We can just do a little tilling in the mines. Cave carrots are quite common, so we should be fine. And then we can get our miner's treat. We can cook that one. I think I've already eaten a miner's treat, so that won't be new, but we can at least get the cooking check out of the way. Sorry, I just had to check something. And get me back in there. Recipe calls for 1 egg, puts an entire ostrich egg in. That's honestly fair. We should be able to use an ostrich egg for multiple recipes. Be able to divide it up amongst several. There's so much freaking whites and yolks in there. Oh, right, the minecarts. I'm just so used to going this way at this point. Leave me alone. Floor 15, my beloved. One cave care, just one more will get us there. Get a good amount of clay while we're doing this too. Bro, I'm not here for the clay though. I'm here for the cave carrots. Normally clay is exactly what I would want. Thank you, thank you. So we can minecart down to town, and that'll just be, yeah, it'll be quicker. I guess I could minecart to the bus stop as well. No, I need to go back to my actual house to cook. That's the whole point of this. Have we gotten our checks for our first kills in Skull Cavern? We have not been to Skull Cavern a lot, so there's probably quite a few things I could do there. And honestly, I'm pretty decently equipped to handle Skull Cavern. Like, gold pickaxe and a galaxy dagger. That seems totally Skull Cavern's worthy to me, so... The only thing about Skull Cavern is that I still don't have, like, the Welwick TV channel. I got Queen of Sauce today, right? I did, okay. Yeah, I don't have Welwick's TV channel, so I can't see my daily lux, so that's the only thing that's a little annoying about Skull Cavern. Unless we unlock it right here and now. 2 mega bombs. I mean, that's still pretty good for Skull Cavern, but... Miner's treat is not something I need to eat anymore. I've already experienced the joys of consuming one. Need to craft a life elixir. We have a cookout kit on the farm. Yeah, but like, why use the cookout kit when I can just use my permanent kitchen? Anyway, I'm headed to bed. Enough of this noise. Tomorrow is the first day of the night market. Let me see. Is there anything else I need to be wary of? The wizard's birthday coming up on the last day of the night market. The wizard we're not fully befriended with yet, so that'll be an easy bit of friendship to get. Do I have the wizard's birthday marked in? I don't have any birthdays marked in right now, I don't think. So I think we're going to go ahead and add the birthdays of the wizard and Evelyn. Wait, Evelyn's already max friendship, right? So we don't need to worry about Evelyn. Wizard's birthday. Move that son of a gun up above all this stuff. I can also check off Miner's Tree while I'm in here. Boom. He's going to be on the Wednesday. Winter. And that's going to be the 3rd week? Yeah, that makes sense. 3rd Wednesday of winter. Beautiful. Wizard is... Oh, Wizard is maxed! I literally maxed him earlier this stream. I'm a fool. Alright, that's done then. Wizard's maxed, Evelyn's maxed. We don't got to worry about birthdays for a little while yet, then. That's good. I'm so silly. Where am I going to put this auto grabber, y'all? The auto grabber... I guess I could save it for my barn eventually. I don't know, but, like, I could... We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm just going to save it for right now. Just chuck it in the coop. Get all the... what am I getting from the Junimos who are having their slumber party in the coop? We got nothing in the coop to get from the auto grabbers. Level 7 combat, by the way. Ring of Yoba and Thorn's Ring. Both are kind of hard to craft, but they are new crafting recipes nevertheless. Almost 5k out of that. Not bad. You have a suggestion? Hit me with a fresh funk produce. What do we got for... What information do you got with the auto grabber? Got any tappers? Crafty foragers know how to build them. You can attach them to wild trees and yada yada yada. Syrup. I think that's just a default living off the land one. Leo for ostrich eggs. Wait, really? The auto grabber... So, the auto grabber in the Archipelago Randomizer, the way I understand it to work is you put it in someone's house. Like, somewhere where someone sleeps, similar to the auto petter. And it'll give you items related to that person or, like, loved gifts for that person. Is that right? Is it loved gifts, or does everyone have, like, their own, like, dedicated list? Leo. Leo does love ostrich eggs, so if it's loved gifts, that does work. I assume you know what you're talking about. It'll reduce their friendship, and you thought they had to be a max friendship before you can? Caroline for the tea set. Tea set for Algo's bundle. That could be interesting. It reduces their friendship, huh? Does it reduce their friendship if they're at max friendship? I can try and see if it works. There's no harm in trying, I guess. Even if it does, like, cost us some friendship with Leo. I'd be willing to try that. Because I don't think I have the journal scrap that lets me get the whatchamacallit. The ostrich egg. I can try and find the journal scrap. We'll see, though. Okay. Traveling cart today. Let's go check that stock out. Oh my gosh, it's the night market. I feel like Elliot stepping out onto the luau and being, like, so surprised. Wait, free coffee? Starts at 5 p.m. Rip. Wait, I can pay this guy to warp to my farm. Yo, I can get a free trip to my farm during the night market here. I can send you home for well, it's not free, but still 250 gold to save a little travel time. Honestly, I'm here for that. Don't steal from a child. I mean, what's the lore of the auto grabber? Wait, fried mushroom. Didn't I need this for fried mushroom? I also need to ship a morel. Fried mushroom. Is morel common mushroom and oil? I feel like I'm more inclined to do that and make the fried mushroom than I am to ship the morel. If I need to do both, then I mean, I will, obviously. But for right now, morels are so few and far between. Do I have something for Leo? I feel like I can get you like a mango or something, bro. Maybe in, like at my actual love gifts chest, the whole thing I have a reason to have here. I don't. I don't have a mango for bro. What else does he like? Leo likes coffee, right? I do have a mango tree, but I have to go to Ginger Island for that. He's neutral on coffee. I just remember him having a different interaction with coffee. He likes quartz. He likes dragon's teeth. Duck feathers. Do I have some quartz? I got one piece of quartz here. Yeah, I'll bring you a quartz, little buddy. There you go. Enjoy. This is so nice. He's so cute, man. Okay. I'm going to try it. We're going to put down an auto grabber here, and we'll see what the heck happens. We'll try and remember to pay attention to that one. Harvest all these goods right here. Powder melon, do I still need to do stuff with? Chi fruit I know I'm done with at this point. I've dried all the chi fruit that I needed, so we should be fine to just ship that. Powder melon, do I still need to do something with here? Artisan goods, powder melon. I still need to do dried powder melons, powder melon jelly, and powder melon wine. So we still need a whole bunch there. And you grab this as well, and I should be able to swap out my I should be able to swap out my fish pond now. That's nice. So powder melon jelly, powder melon wine, and dried powder melons. Ooh, we got enough for the dried powder melons now. Let's go. All right, dried chi fruit I will bring to the community center. Toot sweet. Where is Algo's bundle again? Which, like, room is it in? Just so I remember when I actually go there. It's in the pantry, okay. Noted. All right, grab both of those. We can smoke some other stuff here. Boom and boom. Beautiful. Gonna bring common mushroom with me as well for the morel fried mushroom play. All right. Piecing things together nicely here. Smoked perch and smoked lionfish. I still don't understand how, like, a raw lionfish is somehow not poisonous in this game. I don't really get that, but to each their own. And smoked perch as well for 248 total goods. Sorry, I had to scroll. Argon's on top, chat? No, my chat was literally just frozen. I thought no one said a thing for, like, the past 2 minutes. I thought y'all were just, like, vibing. Fresh Funk Produce updated about auto petters. Now I see it. Maxing out your checks prevents heart check decays, but if you have no real friendship hearts with the NPC, you have a super low chance of getting anything. You should put auto petters in with the person who has the highest hearts and max friendship checks. Okay. So we want max, so we want someone like Robin or Jas who has like max friendship. Like Maru would be a good contender is what you're telling me, because she's got almost maxed out friendship. And she has like max hearts here. Or like Jody would also work pretty well. Where's Leo at in that echelon? Not very high. I mean, we got 6 hearts with Leo, but we're slacking on the actual like befriending front. But that would steal from the whole house. Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. So you want someone who can, like, you can steal from just them? So, I mean, all 3 of these... I mean, most people share their house with somebody else. Leo doesn't, which is interesting. Could also do homie. I guess, well, I'm going to leave it in Leo's place, and I'll just try and remember to, like, befriend Leo more. Because if we can get this up higher, and then hopefully get more Leo hearts unlocked eventually, we'll just try it out. Caroline's tea room and Leo's treehouse are just them, or Pam and Penny? Pam's pretty high up there. Penny's, yeah, Pam and Penny could actually work out quite well. Do Pam and Penny have any like good stuff that they could give me though? Wait, Penny can give you like a bunch of books, right? She can give you so much stuff actually. Yeah, she can give you like a ton of books. Because if they give you loved gifts, she can give you all books, diamond, emerald, melon, poppy seed muffin, red plate, roots platter, sandfish, and tom kha soup. You thought Penny would be books, but so far you haven't gotten any? Interesting. She's gonna give bait and bobber. And Pam will give beer, cactus fruit, glazed yams, mead, pale ale, parsnip soup, and pina colada. That could be an interesting way for us to get pina colada. Assuming because like pina colada normally you have to get via opening up the island resort and waiting for Gus to show up. So that's another way to get pina colada, which we do need to consume at some point. Okay. Interesting. In for a Pam, in for a Penny. Oh, Stump Brazier. And the Lifesaver! I paid good money for this Lifesaver for you. I'm darn well gonna appreciate it. You better believe it. Golden walnuts. Golden axe for my golden walnuts. Ooh, I forgot about my progressive axe upgrade, bro. Mushroom tree seed. 2 mega bombs for the road. And a beer. And a beer. Classic Christmas song, man. Classic Christmas song. Boom, boom. I still need the common mushroom. I've already shipped a beer, so we don't need to worry about that necessarily. Probably just... Well, hold on. Do I need to still... I'm at max with Penny and Pam, right? Yeah. That's why we were talking about them. So, yeah, I don't need to... Well, I could give it to Shane, I guess. I'm just going to ship it. I'm not going to worry about all that. Are there checks for the night market? I should double check the calendar, yeah, to see. Because I want to go to the night market for my own purposes, but I also, I should check and see if there are any actual legitimate, literal checks with the night market as well. Lifesaver. Okay. Let me go pop the dried chi fruit into the bundle for Algo. Boom, boom. Have I done the cactus fruit to my bundle yet either, by the way? I don't know that I have. Where's the Argon Matrix bundle? Is it in the vault? In the boiler room? Argon Matrix bundle. Are you gonna let me? Think he's gonna let me? There we go. All right. I was gonna say, part of me was like, maybe I should wait to get this from a trash can before I donate it, but let's not be silly. Let's not be too silly. I was tempted when we were first thinking about that bundle to make it so you have to get it from a trash can, but not quite that devilish. Apparently, I was alone in trying to keep things, easy, though. Algo's out here trying to make you get 999 cursed mannequins with his bundle. Bro, I already did this. What the heck am I thinking? Oh my gosh. Why did I need the other chi fruits, then? Why am I making dried chi fruits if I already did it for... What the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm such a fool. I literally just, forgot. I forgore. Ooh, pan. Did I eat them? I'm pretty sure I did. Let me see. Chi fruit. Dried chi fruits. I've already eaten them. It says these are still required somewhere. Is that just because they're required in the Algo bundle, but I haven't completed the Algo bundle? Artifact spot? Where's that? Was it down here? Or was it up top? Ah, right there. Good eye. Little palm fossil. Is there another dried fruit bundle? Dried fruit might be giving false positives. I honestly don't know. I'm just going to ship the dried chi fruit and call it a day. I'm going to wipe my hands clean of that one. I'm pretty confident that I only needed it for Algo's bundle. At least specifically dried chi fruit. I might need dried fruit of some other kind for another bundle. I don't know, but... There are too many spreadsheets to check. Too many lists to cross-reference. Didn't I have the Burger King bundle? It requires dried apples. That would probably explain it. Yeah, that does ring a bell. Coconut. Is cactus fruit still a good gift for people? For Sam, right? Yeah. Battery pack. Battery pack's good for Maru, but I'm just gonna leave it in here because it's more useful as a resource generally. Boom, boom. Boom. Palm fossil. Why would she flash? Because they're both dried fruit, so I assume... Because they share under the hood, they share like the same item ID, and then the flavors... The flavors do make them different. For our purposes, at the very least, but... Under the hood, it all does kind of count as dried fruit. That's why there was that glitch for a while, where it was like... If the raccoons were asking for any kind of dried fruit or dried mushrooms, then like if they were asking for a specific kind, but you could give them any kind, I think that was a thing for a while. Do I need midnight carp for anything else now, or can I just like get rid of them? Midnight carp, aged midnight carp roe, but I already have that started. Smoked midnight carp I do still need. Okay. Otherwise, I should be able to get rid of the rest of it, though. But I'll hold on to them just in case I'm missing something there. Oh, I will need them to cook seafoam pudding at some point. That much is true. I need 2 coal. So I can do boom and ba-boom. I feel like I'm going to be like the first person ever to smoke some of these fish, man. Who's out here smoking friggin' regular quality pike? It feels like such a weird thing, but we need to eat them, man. I need to experience all the flavors under the sun, including smoked pike and smoked sardine. Surprise, they both taste like smoked fish. But that's 250 items eaten. All the same. 250 items eaten. We love to see it. Let me go add that to the repertoire here. Smoked sardine. And smoked... Where's smoked pike? Smoked pike right there. Perfect. Have a good night there, Savant. Take care. Thanks for being here. All right. Who's up next for the fish pond? Who do I want in the fish pond? Let's just do... I mean, there's so many options here. I could just go from the top down. Let me... I feel like I've already done albacore. This albacore is haunting me, dude. Albacore... Yeah, bro, I've already done all the albacore stuff. Get this albacore out of here, dude. Before I just go and ship that on its own. What about anchovy? Anchovy row is required, so let's just going on the anchovies next. Keep on going down the line. Albacore for Gus's quest. I already got one set aside. We're good. I don't think we even have the quest yet, but we got one set aside, so we're fine. I just had an extra one for funsies. Okay. I mean, speaking of quests, though, we can look at this. Can't do this without Kent. Find and return Mayor Lewis's purple shorts. Can't do that until we find Marnie's place. Reach level 25 in Skull Cavern. Can do that at some point. Can't reach the train platform yet. Bottom of the mine. We'll get there eventually. Enter Jody's house with a largemouth bass at 7 p.m. We have Jody's house as a location, right? Jody's house via Lewis's house, yes. So I just need a largemouth bass to do that. And that's on my list of things to fish as well, isn't it? Or have I already caught a largemouth bass in the past? It's not on my list of things to fish, so I must have already caught one. Do I have one ready to go? Lingcod we need to catch, eat, and deliver. Largemouth bass. I have caught largemouth bass, but only one, and then I would have eaten that. So, okay, so I do need to catch another largemouth bass, which is available this season. Okay. And you're right, we do need to catch a lingcod. Bring Willie a lingcod. Well, I guess it just says bring Willie a lingcod, so I don't have to catch it myself, but I do have to catch it myself for the actual check. So I should maybe go and do that. Bring the Wizard of Void Essence is actually super easy. And bring Emily and Amethyst is also very easy, because she's going to be at the saloon every night. Okay. Let me go knock out that wizard quest real quick, and then maybe we'll go fishing for a lingcod here. Wait, do I have the mountain obelisk? Hold on, let me verify that. I'm pretty sure I do, right? Yeah, we do have the earth obelisk. Let's freaking go. Your emojis get erased. Nah, I see that little piano playing monkey right there. I see you, Chozo. Oops, I shouldn't have gone here without the void essence, I guess. Teehee. I might have had a void essence just like available in my chest, but I can pop on over here just as well. It's not a big deal. Krobus, my beloved. I would like your finest void essence, good sir. Chat issue on your end? No worries. YouTube's been known to do that from time to time. Alright, and off to the wizard we go. Complete a quest that's been a long time coming for 500 big ones. What the heck, man? He shorted me. You've earned my gratitude and $1,000 reward. Bro gave me 500 bucks and thought I wouldn't notice. What in the world, dude? Scammed. I got freaking scammed. I'm gonna leave you a bad review on Yelp, mister. What in the world is that about? That's so mean. All right, I'm gonna fish for... I guess I can fish in the mountain lake here, actually, because I can get a lingcod and a largemouth bass while I'm here. You deserved it? I did leave him waiting for a long time on that void. Not even that long, I feel like. That was one of the more recent quests that I got. And I don't even get it right away like I normally do. I have to wait for it to come in the mail. I feel like such a bozo. Do I have any bait on? I freaking... Why am I rocking squid bait, dude? No! Alright, I'm leaving and coming back with better bait. Minecart? Something minecart? Oh, hey, Sam. I think I get friendship points out of this one, right? Skateboarding in the winter, what an absolute rebel. What do you think you're doing? That's private property. Sam! I'm sorry, sir. The youth these days, sometimes I wonder if this town isn't doomed. Detective Beatrix on the case. I saw it all. You saw what happened, Beatrix. What do you have to say about this? Don't blame Sam. There's nowhere else for him to ride. Is this what we go for? This will get me on Sam's side, and I think I get Sam friendship points with this. Razzie had to take the postage out of the total reward. This seems right to me. Exactly. If there was a park in town, I could ride there and everyone would be happy. I thought you were more mature than this, Beatrix. Dude, his eyes. Mayor Lewis's angry face is actually, like, kind of intimidating. Am I crazy? When he gets, like, little, like, beady eyes and stuff? That's something you could definitely, like, change the colors on and darken and turn into, like, a creepypasta image for sure. Yes, sir. Did you see that trick, though? That was rad. The freaking ollie, bro. Playing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater in real life. All right, you know what? I need to go down to the, I need to go down to my house anyway to get, or to cook this fried mushroom. Wait, hold on, quest. Catch 3 perch for Demetrius. We might be able to do that if we were going fishing anyway. I don't know if I'm going to go fishing. You know, it's starting to get later in the day. Like, the night market is approaching here, and I probably want to be ready to go at the night market so I can maximize my time spent fishing there for the blobfish, spookfish, and the midnight squid. Specifically, the midnight squid would be ideal in order to fish a bunch of those up in order to get the chances at the midnight squid row. Paratiyama, YouTube didn't notify you of the live stream? Oh, man. Well, glad to have you here for a little bit anyway. Good to see you as always. Squid bait. Don't need that for right now. I have oil here, right? I do have oil. Oil for the fried mushroom for a little double check, because I don't think I've eaten fried mushroom yet. We cook the fried mushroom and get progressive mine elevator. The mines are calling. And I will consume the fried mushrooms. Man, I don't like mushrooms, bro. I don't know if Beatrix likes mushrooms. I mean, I like mushrooms when they're, like, with other things, but, like, fried mushrooms just on their own? It's a little cursed. It does get me a mummy mask, though, which I'm pretty sure I already have. You love mushrooms? Would you just eat Wait, one in chat if you would just eat a plate of fried mushrooms on their own. Because I only eat mushrooms with, like, when they're, like, I'd eat mushrooms on pizza or in pasta. When it's a part of another whole, it's good. Mushrooms on their own, you gotta be very specific. We got so many fun guys in chat. Fungi mushroom lovers. What the heck? I thought there would be more of an even split than this, but I'm only seeing Spooks Duke dropping the 2 in chat. I did say Nico say you know though, so that's something. With garlic is amazing. Maybe I just haven't experienced the best that the mushrooms have to offer. Fried mushroom has been consumed. All right. How much of the other bait did I get from, like, fishing treasures here? 15 wild bait and 30 deluxe bait. I might as well use those up and bring the rest of just, like, the regular bait with me here. Let's start with wild bait. Just use it up. 3:40 p.m. Yeah, it's like such an awkward time here. You know what I can do, actually? Emily's right here. I need an amethyst for Emily. So what I can do is I can warp home. I should check the calendar, you're right. I can warp home. Then I can grab an amethyst. Then I can warp back to the beach. Mushroom pie. I have heard of mushroom pie before. It's one of those things that's like, you know, I say don't knock until you try it, but maybe that's one that you can knock if you've not tried it. Because it sounds absolutely brutal. I don't think I would eat a mushroom pie, man. Here's an amethyst. This is from Clint. Oh my gosh. Volcano exit shortcut. What does this mean? Prize ticket and cobblestone path recipe. Volcano exit shortcut. That's got to be like the gate. Is that the gate that normally... No, that's the freaking level 5 shortcut, right? That's the shortcut to exit the volcano from level 5 that you normally have to pay the parrots to open up. Yeah, the one by the volcano dwarf. That's the one. Okay. That'd be nice if I ever find the volcano. If I ever manage to find the actual volcano, that'll be wonderful. What else did I get there? Prize ticket, cobblestone path recipe. Cobblestone path recipe is pretty good. That's a very easy crafting recipe for us to do tomorrow. Calendar is what I was looking for here. Night market. Mermaid show, cone hat, iridium fireplace, 2 rare crows, and lupini paintings. The lupini paintings are checks. I'm gonna scream. Because oh my gosh, lupini paintings are checks, bro. Oh no. Oh, brother. The cone hat is a check. That's interesting too, yeah. That's a lot of money I'm gonna need, actually, isn't it? Do I have enough money to do all this stuff? If you were wondering if no one had told me about the paintings. Because Lupini paintings, the way they work is that there's a 3-year cycle on Lupini paintings. So, like, this year, he's going to be selling, on each of the days, he's going to be selling Red Eagle, then Clouds, then the Serpent, clearly there. Then next year, he's going to be selling 3 other paintings. Then the year after that, he's going to be selling 3 other paintings. And then he repeats the cycle. So there's like 9 Lupini checks that we have to get across 3 different winters. Oh no, wait, it's different days. That's right. Okay, hold on a second. Cone hat. Cone hat is, you're saying it's cheaper on... It's cheaper on the second day? Hold on, cone hat. Let me see. Cone hat can be purchased from the night market. 5,000 on the first day, 2,500 on the second day, and 10,000 on the third day. Okay, so it does get cheaper on the second day, so we hold off on that one. What about the Iridium fireplace here? Iridium fireplace. Sold any day in the night market for $15,000, so we don't have enough for that. The rare crows I can maybe buy. Let me see. Rare crow. Purchase from the night market once the first one is earned. Let's just go to the night market. We'll figure it out from there. The mermaid show is a freebie at the very least. And Lupini, we probably have enough to purchase a Lupini painting. I would be surprised if we didn't. I'd be surprised if they were that expensive. Also need to check the traveling boat here. Oh, we have the traveling cart and the traveling boat. She's in 2 places at once, bro. Alright. Lupini, how much for your finest serpent? I'm selling this painting for $1,200. What do you say? Man, as someone who has received maybe 3 copies of this painting for free, this hurts, Lupini. I'm your #1 fan. I have all your artwork displayed on my walls, and I've got extras in storage. I've even had so many that I've had to, like, throw away the less prestigious ones because I have to make room for more Lupini paintings. Can you cut me a little discount here? Maybe just a little discount? They're really making... If I buy this painting, by the way, if I buy the serpent from Painter Lupini and it's like unlocked mermaid, like portrait of a mermaid from Painter Lupini, I'm gonna cry. If any of the Lupini paintings just give me other Lupini paintings, that's just poetic karma right there. We've gotten so many Lupini paintings. There can't be any more in the pool, right? Please. Please. Stamina enzyme. Okay, it's something. It's something at least. What do we got here? Wild plums, bullhead. Strange bun is tempting. Can't really justify it, though. 8,000 for an arrowhead. Also can't justify that. Nothing doing here, I don't think. Can't stop laughing at the thought. I hope it never happens. I hope it never comes to pass. What does this guy have? He's got the cone hat, which is the cranberry sauce recipe. So you can just buy a regular cone hat as well. So the cranberry sauce, this shouldn't change from day to day because it's just like attached to the same thing. We actually do need that. Or we at the very least want it. Book of Mysteries from the Iridium Fireplace. I don't think we care, do we, about the Book of Mysteries? Normally it's a pretty good book to get. Or wait, do I need to read? No, this is the Power Book of Mysteries. This is not like the actual Book of Mysteries. This is just the Power. Reading the Book of Mysteries is its own check. We'd have to get the Book of Mysteries to do that. Rare Crow 7. Summer. Oh, baby. We could just buy Summer for $5,000. That's our last season, dude. We got Spring earlier, and now we can just buy Summer. Yo, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's the easiest $5,000 I think I've ever spent, dude. Holy. What's the other one here? Jody Hearts. Jody Heart 3. Do Jody hearts matter to me? Probably yes, I want to say. Jody, that would get her to 10 hearts. Does that matter so much? TY Tanuki, the best Tanuki rare crow of my life, man. I knew I loved that guy for a reason. Basically an honorary raccoon, let's be honest, the Tanuki rare crow. New season just dropped. I don't think I need 10 hearts with Jody for anything, do I? I was thinking, like, if it got me up to, like, above 7 hearts, then it would get me another recipe. But, like, 10 hearts doesn't really do anything for me. So I think we can skip out on this one. It is a check, yeah, like, it would get me more traveling cart stock, but it's 5,000 out of my 6,000 that I currently have. So I don't know if I'm willing to send that one necessarily. Cranberry sauce recipe. We do need to get that, but I need to wait until tomorrow because it'll be cheaper. So I just need to make sure I have $2,500 coming into tomorrow for that. Let's do the Mermaid Show. Mermaid Show is a nice free check. We just got to spend some of our time on it. Pausing the stream playlist, though, because, you know, we got to give the mermaid some credit here. Oh, gosh, that was a little loud. I apologize. Is that too loud? It's been so long since the last time I've done in-game music. At least outside of, like, Stardew Expanded. Sing it, raccoons. Dude, I want this mermaid show, but it's raccoons instead. Oh, that would be so good. And it's like the same sound font as the raccoon song. Yo, that would be so, that would be pure cinema. Could you imagine? What are you, a wolf? Awoo! Ow, ow, ow. Don't unleash my inner feral side, Nico. You won't like me when I'm wolfy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Trout soup recipe acquired. Very nice. And then I can do the thing for a pearl here as well. It's not actually a check because we don't have secret sanity, I don't think. But we can still get the pearl. What's the code again, chat? That sounds right. Beautiful. Pearl acquired. 15423. Classic. Not bad, man. Not bad. Still talking around here. Clint, I still need to get stuff. Lupini Clouds! What the heck, man? I had to pay 1,200 gold for that last Lupini painting, and now you're just giving me free paintings from giving sashimi to Clint, man. Lupini haunts us everywhere we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, brother. Okay, so the only check that we should be concerned with anymore here is the cone hat, which we'll buy tomorrow because that's when it says cheapest, right? And then obviously the night market fishing, which is the main event here. That's going to matter the most for us because we get 3 new fishing checks and we get 3 new eating checks, assuming we can actually catch everything here. So in we go. It's a very fishy stream, this one, but it was just destined to be. Rename the game to Lupini Valley. Who knew he had such a stranglehold on the freaking art world of Stardew Valley, man? It's not leaving room for anyone else to catch anything. All right. Start with the wild bait. Hopefully get some doubles here with the wild bait. That is one of the side effects of wild bait, is that you can get a double catch. Ooh, bubbles. Great bubble moment as well. The chi beans are going to be a little annoying while we're fishing here, especially because I don't actually, like, need them anymore, but... a small price to pay. Sea cucumber is not new for us. There is also a chance to get a super cucumber, which I think would not be new, right? Super cucumber and octopus are both available down here. The octopus would be pretty tough for me to catch with my current, like, the state of my current fishing bar. Super cucumber would also be pretty tough, but technically doable, I think. I don't remember if we caught a super cucumber. I'd have to check the list. Double blobfish for a golden walnut and a dream. Oh, baby. I will eat the blobfish. So slimy. Gets me hearts with George. That seems weirdly fitting. Am I crazy for that one? I feel like George would like a blobfish. I know he, like, literally doesn't. Like, it's not a, like, gift for him, but I don't know. It just, like, gives me that vibe. He's the kind of guy that would like a blobfish. If he just gave it a chance. Fish. Blobfish acquired. You think this is worth a seafoam pudding? Maybe if we have to come back on future days, which we probably will, then I'll look into maybe getting a fishing buff here, yeah. Save one blobfish for a mask. I wish. I mean, I'll get as many blobfish as I can. We'll see how it goes here. Let me also do this. 252. Oh, save the first one, make bait. Well, I don't need to do that for the blobfish here. For midnight squid, yeah, that's going to be more important, I think. Have we gotten any fishing enzymes? So we've definitely gotten fishing enzymes, yeah. We have a few. I don't know if we have enough to make the seafoam pudding better than, like, just Dish of the Sea. We would need 4 fishing enzymes in order to get the maximum value out of the seafoam pudding. I haven't been keeping track of how many enzymes we have. This feels like it's probably a spookfish. I'm calling it. This is a spookfish. Let's go. Not double spookfish. 5,000 bucks for the spookfish, though. Ooh, that's a heck of a bounty on the spookfish. Not bad, man. Not bad. Maybe I should actually, like, use the bait maker and try and get more of each of these. Because I do need, like, at least 2 of each of these. Like, 2 more of each of these. I'm going to need to smoke a blobfish and save one for blobfish roe in the fish pond. And same with the spookfish. How much longer am I planning on streaming? I was looking at that, actually. We're up to, like, 3.5 hours. This will probably be the last in-game day here, I think. We'll do a little bit of Junimo Kart at the end of this. But we'll probably call it after this, yeah. I'm not going to go too long today. Let's do the bait maker strat here. So let's start with the spookfish, because I technically need more of them. I know I didn't eat the spookfish, but we'll get that in a second here. Do like this. Just get my fishing stuff set up like so up here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just do it all like that, man. Do it all like that. All right. It feels weird fishing on this, like, far right side of the screen. Am I crazy for that? Like, I'm not used to the fishing minigame going under the UI in the top right over there. All right, spookfish. I need 1 more, actually 2 more spookfish. I need to eat one. I need to put one in a fish pond, and I need to smoke one. Technically, I could smoke and do the fish pond with, like, the same one, but to make it easier here, let's just get 3. Midnight squid gets me a lifesaver. I mean, that's all 3 night market fish. That was extremely, like, straightforward to just get those 3 night market fish. At least getting the catching done with them. Dude, I didn't realize bubbles were this, like, prevalent down here. This is kind of crazy. Show me the spookfish. Show me the goods, man. We started fishing here pretty late, so we didn't have that much time to, like, get our stuff here, but that's okay. You heard nightmare fish? Did I call it a nightmare fish? That's such a... Why? Where the heck did I get that one from? Midnight squid, nightmare fish? Sounds like something out of a mod, man. The nightmare fish. Order a barn on my to-do list for next time. That's probably a good idea, actually. Commission a barn. Because knowing me, I'll probably, like, forget that that was even a thing. Not that we, like, super need one right away, because we still don't have the ostrich egg, but... Still worth doing, for sure. This feels like a spookfish, so as long as I can catch it, this should be the final spookfish I need. Very nice, very nice. Alright, eat one of those spookfish for a brand new check. Gets me an auto grabber. We got doubling up on our auto grabbers now. Very nice to see that. Get rid of the rest of this here. I'll update my my food lists and stuff after I do the midnight squid here, because hopefully I can just get like 3 more midnight squids as well, and then I can put them both on at the same time here. Please give me a treasure chest as well. If you just give me a treasure chest with a sneaky little midnight squid row in there, I would be so forever grateful. Maybe next time I come here fishing with, like, magnets or something. I would be able to use midnight squid bait then at that point, though. I feel like midnight squid bait might be better here. Alright. One more to go. One more midnight squid. I don't have a way to warp out of here either, do I? So I have to, like, take the thing back up. Boom. Perfect catch on the midnight squid. You'll love to see it, dude. 3 different qualities of midnight squid. Very nice. Yummy, yummy. Gets me a golden walnut. Nothing too earth-shattering. Dude, we got freaking summer, though. I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that summer was just for sale at the night market. Here at the freaking coldest point of winter, right in the darkest days, that's where you look forward to summer, and then you see summer in your shop, and it's a beautiful thing. Alright, fish, that gets me, let's see, midnight squid, yes, and spookfish, yes. Very good. Alright, that's all, like, the official checks from getting the, from, like, fishing and eating all that stuff. I need one more blobfish as well, but I think I'm going to head up first. We have more fishing days to do here. I'm going to need to do more midnight squid fishing anyway. So that's fine. Can I buy summer IRL? I'm going to jump to summer or repeat winter to finish out the Lupini checks. We'll see. I also have spring. I unlocked spring. I don't remember what specifically unlocked spring, but I did unlock spring earlier this season as well. So we literally can pick any season now. Somehow, despite not being like that far into the checks, I don't even feel like we've found all 4 seasons. I think that's pretty darn lucky. That is pretty gosh darn lucky. At least it feels lucky to me. Maybe it's not actually that lucky, but feels pretty good. And not having access to Marnie. Marnie is like the big sticking point right now. She's the new meme. Previously, it was Leia's house. Then Leia's house was opened up, and we were all collectively disappointed. And now it's down to Marnie's house, man. All right. And that is all she wrote. No new shipping checks, but that's okay. We'll get a bunch of money tomorrow. Because we'll have like 5,000 from the spookfish. Disappointed? You were delighted? If we ever need to visit Linus, I know where to go. Alright. Well, friends, That's going to be all for the Ultimate Foodie Challenge today. I am going to play a little more Junimo Kart here. A little bit of Junimo Kart for the road. Let me pop over to... well, first I have to disable the Archipelago mod. Actually, you know, before we go to Junimo Kart, because I know not everyone sticks around for the Junimo Kart stuff, let's just do a quick little overview of where we're at on the Ultimate Foodie Challenge. Got a pretty good amount of checks today, actually. I think we got from... I don't remember where we started today. It was like in the 230s, right? So we got like around like 20 different things that we ate today. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Mostly fish and fish-related goodies. Getting up there. If you'd like to check any of the spreadsheets and see what we're missing and what we have and where we still need to go. Now that we have multiple seasons, we have all the seasons and we're getting a bunch of seeds. So we should be able to like do... should be able to fill out like some of these smaller categories relatively soon. Fiddlehead Fern is a glaring omission here because we should be able to just get that from Ginger Island. We didn't go to Ginger Island at all today. Spring Onion we can get coming up pretty soon here. Magma Cap. We're not that far from doing like a bunch of this stuff here. Even vegetables. Looking pretty darn good. Check out the spreadsheet in the description below if you're so inclined. As for me, as for right now, I'm going to go disable the Archipelago mod. Boom. And let's load up some Junimo Kart, shall we? Let's load up a wee bit to Junimo Kart for the after credits show. We had a nice dinner and a chat. And now we get to experience the joys of Junimo Kart together. Over on Fractured Farm. Let's do that. Now the eternal question of how many Junimo Kart runs do I actually do? Am I in the mood to do all 10 today? The 10 that I so often talk about? I think I honestly could. I think 10 or above 65,000. We either end on a high note above 65,000 or we go through for the full 10. I'm feeling kind of electric. I'm feeling on today. Like my gamer senses are on. Let's do this, dude. Let's do this. Watch this first run just be like an absolutely peak performance here. The only thing that might throw me off here is that I'm a little bit hungry. I'm a wee bit peckish, and you're not you when you're hungry. So I may not perform up to my absolutely maximum capacity here. Great start, though. Great start. You think I'm gonna die immediately? Sousa, ye of little faith. Forsooth, how dare you? No, wait, I get what you're doing. You're just saying that because you don't actually believe that. You're just trying to spur me on to greatness because you know that spite is the most powerful motivator there is. So by saying that I'm going to die early on, you're really compelling me to go to like 150,000 or more. Hungry for a high score, exactly. The ultimate irony, by the way, that I'm feeling peckish. After a stream full of eating so many good things. Remember that smoked stonefish and the freaking pickled snow yam, man? Beatrix Farms remembers. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that swag grape play, man? This is the best run of my life, I think. Alright, hold on. Filter level. This has been a perfect run so far, I'm pretty sure. At least as far as fruit goes. I don't think we've missed one, have we? Dude. I told you, I'm on today. Solid, solid. No, no, no. Ah, dang it. I was stun locked by the jump at the end there, man. Holy, 113,450 just off the top of my freaking first run of the day. Is one of the very few 6-digit runs I've ever done in my life, man. That was a good run. I don't know how I just pulled that one out, man. I was just like locked in from the very beginning to the very end. Holy. Do it again? I can't do it again, man. I mean, I could. Exclamation point optimism. But like, I gotta end on a high note, like I said. I gotta end on a high note. That's not my best all-time Junimo Kart score. I did beat the high score on this save file here, but that's not my best all-time. My best all-time is 170,000 or so, somewhere thereabouts. But that was, dude, man. Oh, and I could have gone so much further, I feel like. If I had just read that jump on Sunset Speedway a little bit better, we could have been going for a loop, dude. The fruit really made the difference there. The fact that I managed to get every single fruit. I'm not tripping, right? I got every fruit until I died. Like, even as, like, I got that grape and that was like the last fruit on that level. I'm pretty sure I did not miss a single fruit. Yeah, save that day. Save that day for sure. We saved those high scores around here. I digress, y'all. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Thank you all for joining me for the Ultimate Foodie Challenge and a remarkably good Junimo Kart run to end things off. If you enjoyed the stream, maybe drop a like down below. I would greatly appreciate that. And subscribe if you want to stay notified for next time I go live. I will be going live again tomorrow, either with probably Stardew Expanded or maybe little sneak peek at this other challenge I've been working on that I'm hoping to get a video put together for November here, but we'll see how that goes, because like I said, the challenge is kind of ballooning out of scope, so I might do a little sneak peek of that tomorrow. We'll see. Either way, I'll be live tomorrow. Let me see if there's anyone. We haven't done a raid in a while here. Is anyone live right now? Any gamers gaming currently? Customization, I think, is right here. Yeah, redirect to... No one's live. At least not anyone that I'm following here. Hate to see it. Yeah, hate to see it. That's okay. Who just joined? Arus B07. I'm so sorry. I hope you'll be able to make it tomorrow, though. Hope you'll be able to make it tomorrow. Thanks for being here anyway, even for just a little bit. Appreciate you. I'm gonna get the heck out of Dodge. Be good to one another, chat. Be good to yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow for more Stardew shenanigans. Take care, Andromeda and Orion. Classic little house here. I love this place. This is Argon Matrix signing on out, friends. Thank you and have a good night. Bye-bye.